I don't see how we can make bigger enemies.
To be offended or frightened of everything.
So you've become like the sort of Tony Scarface of podcasting.
At least.
That's all our side effects.
Oh my God, good morning!
Oh no, we're live.
Ladies,
hello.
Gentlemen, those of you who identify as tables, welcome to the morning show. Top of the morning to you. It is Wednesday, March the 2nd. Is it March the 2nd, Poseidon? Am I correct?
Absolutely, yeah,
March
it's
the 2nd day of March on this year of our Lord, 2022.
The Ides of March are upon us.
Our boy, George Jiggity Chandrizos, is not in today. He is busy elsewhere, probably spewing some kind of liberal propaganda.
Wait, when did he tell you he wasn't coming?
Yesterday he said he had to work.
Oh, I skipped that part because you sent a cool tweet after.
I did send a cool tweet, yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, which he kind of ignored. It was a response to his tweet, actually.
Oh, was it? I'll look at it now.
Because I responded on Twitter, and then I was like, I'm not gonna attack George publicly.
Oh, that old article of the Azov fighters.
Yeah. Welcome everybody.
How'd you find
Patreon.com/Pantelis. I got a guy, bro, Pakistani guy. I'll talk about it later.
White supremacist?
The opposite. He's out there fighting these groups. Yeah. So welcome to the morning show. Patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you go to join the nation. Tickets are up right now for French. Me in French, March 31st in Laval, Poutine Bar. Tickets available right now, March 31st. The last two dates of my roadage.
Where's Poutine Bar?
Laval.
Thank you. Where in Laval?
Faberville. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or Rose me? Or I don't know what the fuck. Same Rose maybe.
Fucking far.
Same Rose maybe. Well, the boulevard is Same Rose.
I didn't know they had Poutine up there. That's amazing.
It's big though. It's like one side is the poutine, then the other side is the bar. It's like they're separated.
Oh, it's segregated.
I'm in the bar. Yeah, I'm in the bar area with the colored folk.
Get in the back of the bar.
It's fun. It's a nice fucking spot. That's where Emil and Jacob had their nights for years.
Right.
Yeah, 450. So that's happening. Mr. Balabanos over here, balabanos.com, can make a commercial for you. I've been looking at the stuff he's been working on right now. He's working for these digital clients, cryptocurrency clients.
They're
and
all
shit.
digital clients.
I already knew what this bald guy is capable of, but I gotta say I am impressed. I don't know if it's his new equipment, if it's the fact that he's got years of experience, but the son of a bitch is putting people to shame. There's some good work that he does. So if you need a commercial, I would say look elsewhere because you can't afford him. But you could try if you want to be cool. Be like, I got the guy Phil from fucking the podcast to do my commercial. If you got the cash, he's got the ass.
Yeah, I saw that guy.
PantelisComedy.com for more of my stuff. PantelisComedy.com for him. Poseidon69, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. And we did confirm I will be back in Quebec doing the full hour, the tour in French. May 20.
It's gonna be May.
Poseidon, what
May 20th, yes.
May 20th. It's all booked, but we're not going to announce it yet until the end of March. And we're looking at Toronto for June 24th, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, top of the morning to you guys. Crazy news coming out yesterday.
I was just checking your date. Yeah, it is May.
May the 20th, right? Yeah.
No one can see this.
No one can see that. It's a nice
pre-prod stuff.
Pre-prod. So a lot of stuff. Pfizer, the Pfizer documents, the ones that they wanted you to wait.
Till 2097.
2085.
I read 2097 last night, and Twitter, nothing is ever wrong on Twitter. Everything is fact-checked.
They wanted you to
Haven't
wait
you seen the fact-check notes?
2085. Some of the fact checks I saw a fact check. Oh, what's
on
this?
the Pfizer documents.
No,
those were my favorite.
There was a fact check that I was like, are these people fucked in the head? There was a fact check that they said this story is mostly wrong, and then in the fact check they wrote why the story wasn't wrong.
I mean,
but they didn't intend to. It's like, whoa, that's not what we said here. It's not. Are we fact checking the intent or the act? Yeah, it's crazy, dude. So I don't trust.
No, but the Pfizer documents, some people just linked to the PDF on the Pfizer website, and there was a fact check thing. No comment, just Pfizer documents. fact checkers confirmed that most doctors still what are you fact checking? It's from Pfizer.
Yeah. Why is there sugar in this?
Oh, they put sugar. These fucking lunatics.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip this table.
You
Son.
should have him.
fuck's sake, bro.
You know what you should do? You should be like
You
those
should be my
crazy
taste
emperors.
tester.
Yeah, he should test everything just in case. Like, did he die? No. Is there sugar? No. Same difference. Yeah, the documents leaking very
does
quiet.
mine
Not
have
leaking,
sugar?
but being released very quietly
Okay.
on one of the biggest days in the Ukraine-Russia conflict,
Mine has sugar
with
too.
no official press release, under cover of darkness. And if you Google it, and I tried this morning, you can't find it. It's on like the 8th page of Google search results.
Yeah, they're really
Like
pushing.
I
the side.
literally searched for the title of the document and I couldn't find it right away.
So crib notes.
It's how do you? How
well,
do
there's
you,
9 pages of side effects in the document that we got.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Many of the things that
Oh,
they
it was 9
denied.
pages.
Yeah, of side effects.
No, because we were arguing. I thought it was 4. I said it before too.
That's
right?
9 pages
Yeah.
of side effects, and the other fucked up thing, stuff that they denied last year that they said was conspiracy theory was confirmed by the guy that I had looking over the document the first time, Phil Balabanos.
I mean, the original documents that I saw did not confirm your allegations at the time.
No, last year, no, they
No, did not.
they said the opposite.
I was going off of all the information that I had at my
Yeah.
disposal.
And yet, what did the new
Listen,
information?
bro, the science changes.
Yeah, what did the new information give us? The one that they were hiding from us?
What was the term? I don't remember now. Reverse genetic transcription?
That's
No.
it.
No, that's not the term. I said
I
it wrong,
think
but
so.
something along those lines. Basically, I don't even know how to explain it. That was a great link that I sent you. How to cure
thank you.
depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the mRNA in the vaccines can somehow integrate itself and transcribe itself into the human genome. What that actually means, I don't know,
Well,
to be honest.
Yeah.
But that's what I read from that document. I saw an excerpt from that document.
It's only one, but there was stillborns. There was all kinds of shit that they hid from us. Deaths. Many deaths.
Look,
Yeah.
if
Basically, if these side effects were on any other drug, and this was public, they would have never pushed this forcibly on the people. They would have had to go back to the drawing board. But what they did is they hid this from everyone and said, yeah, just take it. That's fucked
because
up,
the
bro.
truth is, look, the truth as far as I understand it in this, because I'm not a fucking scientist, neither are you.
Who the fuck said I'm not a scientist?
I just did.
I make science
You are-
every day.
You are not a scientist.
I can be a scientist.
You are a
I do science.
Scientologist on the weekends,
All right.
just
I'll
for the
take it.
tickets, though.
I'll take it.
I found a bunch of other similar documents from other vaccines, which are not on par with how scary these are.
No, this is
but
damning.
they're close.
Yeah.
The only thing for me that's truly damning in that report is the reverse transcription of that. Everything else, I mean,
Yeah, it looks like people are reading it and they're saying it's wild.
it's wild. Anyone who's saying it's not, I mean, they're lying to themselves. They're trying to self-validate their own decision to take the vaccine for whatever reason. But the crazy thing is, if you look at it, and fuck what's in the document. Forget the document.
I'm going to not forget the
No,
document.
just for a second. Just for a second. Look at when it was released.
Yeah. Oh, while
At the same
the
time,
Russians are fighting Nazis.
The headline. Hold on. The headline right now everywhere. They even had it on NBC yesterday. Vaccines in children turns out not effective at all. Not effective.
So then why would we
But
put
that's-
kids in the crosshairs of this tirade of potential side effects?
Yeah.
And no idea.
No, but think about it. They're making that seem like it's this big. Oh my God! What are we gonna do? So everyone's talking about that.
But the kids are fine either way.
The kids are fine either way. Yeah. So
That's like
I'm just trying to show you how much.
That's like saying
smokescreen is going on.
guys. I don't want everyone to panic. I don't want everyone in the country to panic. But we've run out of life vests. We've run out of life vests to give kids that are going to school. You mean kids that go to school on the water? No, kids that go to
In the
school on the
bus,
land. We
in the
don't
bus.
have enough. We don't have enough life vests for them. What are they gonna do? What if they were to drown in the classroom? What the fuck are you talking about? What do I care if you don't have enough? They don't need the life vests. Like that's besides the point. It's a life vest. It's got the word life in it,
It also released during the
Yeah.
State of the Union.
which was a bad State of the Union.
I didn't watch it. I just assumed it
Bro,
would be bad.
I love the clapping of stuff that you've already promised and you haven't delivered. And even I love the $15 minimum wage. It's like, shit, put it up to 17. With the way you fucked up the country and inflation, it doesn't mean anything.
These are simple
We're
fucking.
fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So, by the way, speaking of the trial, 3%, about 3% led to death from the trial. They did a trial thing on 42,000 subjects.
Yeah. 3% of people that got vaccinated led to death.
Yeah.
You know what the percentages of people that die from getting COVID?
Point 0.0002.
Bro, this is fucking crazy.
It's hard to like wrap my head around how to make a thought about this. Like it's a lot.
We were tricked.
I'm operating under the assumption that somehow I'm special and I had no adverse reactions that I'll find out about in 10 years. That's what I'm going with right
We
now.
all get cancer, bro.
I have another arm growing out of my back.
I mean, that would be
That's
okay.
not adverse. I'd be down with
I
that.
could scratch my own ass. It'd be fucking amazing.
So, yeah, I turned into Goro.
You'd have to call. No, Goro has 4. Or 6, actually. I think you would have to call me Tri-Arm if I had another one.
Tri-arm?
Yeah.
Tri-Arm?
Who's that? Pantelis Tri-Arm.
Pantelis Tri-Arm.
I'd become a cyberpunk villain.
Yeah.
You want these hands? Because you don't know where the other one's going to be.
I'd call you the Scorpion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Reach around.
Scorpion of comedy.
Reach.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I'm glad I didn't vaccinate my kids. I'm really glad that I held off. And I mean, I got some snarky comments from people.
I may have killed my entire family now, so I'm very sad.
I mean, see, you have the responsibility that you actually were the catalyst to getting a bunch of people vaccinated.
Yeah.
You were a propaganda mouthpiece.
I was, yeah.
Yeah. You ended his young life. He hasn't even married yet.
The stats that they gave me at the time, which I found out now were lies, with all the data I had, the best case was to go get it. That was the best case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, at the time we all freaked out.
Yeah, it turns out they lied about a lot of the shit they told me at that time.
I had a nervous fucking breakdown. And then I got the vaccine.
No, the reason why I freaked out was because there was...
Like, if I could see in the future and I had this information, I would have been like, shut the fuck up, you dummies. But at the time, what they shared with us made it seem there's only one way.
Yeah. There was a guy who was like...
I should have listened to Rogan, bro. It turns out he was right the whole time.
Yeah.
It really feels that way.
Yeah, when in doubt, trust in Rogan.
There was a guy that was like really physically fit that caught it and that almost died.
Oh, that's what we...
Yeah.
That was the initial... catalyst.
LH?
I don't know about that. What that means, but
That's his initials.
Oh, I don't know. No, it's not his initials. Not the guy that we're talking about.
No.
Oh, no, you're telling someone else.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. No. LH was
okay.
fine. I called him.
Yeah.
No, it was after that. Anyways, that guy. But then I found out that months later that guy had a lot of other shit that we didn't know about.
Yeah, he had also let himself go apparently.
Yeah, he let himself go. That was something
Which
they
we
omitted.
did not know, yes.
It's kind of like my friend who shared last time. She's like, the truckers, they're protesting the mandates. Look at this mother crying because her son, a trucker, is in hospital now with COVID. And she failed to mention that you had to click on it. And the guy was almost 400
He was
pounds.
as big as the truck.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
He wasn't the driver. He was the cargo.
COVID wasn't getting him. Diabetes was going to get him. for
Everything
sure.
was going to get him.
So the guy had everything wrong with him. I'm like, well, you don't think that that's the problem?
What I don't understand is even now with all the information we have, like I'm watching a doctor I know respond to the document with the same stuff he's been saying. There's a small part of me that still questions whether or not I'm misinterpreting this information.
No,
Like,
no.
everyone.
That's actually reading it, that people that are like, oh shit, if I had known this, it's not you. It's look, if the information tells you like a few months ago, they go, no, it
that's not what
doesn't
I'm
affect your genes. It can't change anything.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, it can. It's like, wait a second, but you said it can't. You said that's conspiracy theories. Then if it says, look, this is way better than like the death rate is way better than if you don't get it, and then you're like, yeah, you're more than 3 times as likely to get something if you fucking take it. Then you. So there's little things like that pisses me off. It's the misinformation. If you told me all this, if this was all above board and people made their own decision, I could say nothing. But you force people, you lie to people, and you say you can't sue them. But then why'd you lie?
If nothing was different in the situation in terms of how it was developed, how it was tested, all the trial data, all that stuff, and the only thing that was different was the lack of this massive and forced campaign to vaccinate everyone,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be as angry. Because everyone would have a personal responsibility to themselves. You did it, you didn't, it's up to you, right? But the fact that they actually passed laws preventing you from being a member of society if you didn't take this vaccine and made it seem like you were crazy for doing so, I mean, that's going to take years to go away from society. That's going to be with us for a long time.
And that's because they have all the politicians in their pockets.
And
now it's damning because it's out there, but you're going to get so many people.
But it's not going to be damning.
Even with the data, they're going to be making excuses. Yeah, because a lot of people, here's the thing, a lot of people don't like to get tricked.
Yeah.
So they will not admit it.
They won't, yeah.
They won't admit it.
Why is there a little scissor under our live stream today? What is that?
You're now able to have clips.
Oh, for shorts.
For shorts.
Oh,
you could
cool.
do clips and then send to your friends. So let's say Poseidon says something goofy. People can clip
Oh,
and be
dude,
like,
guys, I
you
wanna
got to
see how
watch
it
this
works.
show. Look at how funny it is.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, YouTube overlords. I appreciate that.
YouTube is trying to make it so that you stay within their ecosystem. So it's like, why would you edit your own video? Just make a clip and share that.
Not a bad play.
It's not a bad play.
I've been experimenting with the YouTube shorts on the 3Economics channel.
Yeah, I wear shorts at home.
Sure. Cool. I'm talking about shorts that you watch, not that you wear. It's an interesting feature. It gets a lot of fucking views.
By the way, did you hear that
Sorry.
the Judo Association of the World or whatever, they took out, they basically removed Putin's black belt?
You don't even listen to me when I talk. Eh?
I do.
Okay.
I just ignored
But
it.
that is interesting.
Yeah.
That was hurtful.
I do. I just.
No, I didn't ignore it in the bad way. I ignored it. I ignored it purposely because I didn't want to forget the Putin thing.
So Putin is no longer a 7th degree black belt in jiu-jitsu.
But you can't remove that if you earned, it's certain. Like you could say you're no longer, I don't know, allowed, or you're no longer a fellow here. That's different. But something that you earned.
Seems kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you're a doctor doing... I mean, no, because he didn't break his judo oath.
That's what I'm
right?
saying,
I
yeah.
see what you
Yeah.
mean.
If anything, this is super judo. He fucking struck first and struck hard.
The best defense is strong.
Yeah.
Offense givara.
Yeah.
It's
If
true,
anything,
huh?
should give him another award. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
If anything,
Interesting.
yeah, they should say
If
they're
anything,
proud.
yeah, they should give him like a golden belt now.
Should go into the Hall of Fame of judo.
This guy judo chop everyone. It's crazy what's going on in
Speaking
the
of
Ukraine.
judo,
There's so
though.
much fucking misinformation in the Ukraine.
Dude, do you know what he found out, bro?
Ah,
Speaking of judo, bro.
Are you talking about the Juden?
No, yeah, the fucking a lot of these Ukrainians, there's a whole battalion that doesn't like Jews though. Like, dude, this is some crazy shit.
bro.
Did you see the article?
You are surprised of this?
Am I? Of course, you know why I'm surprised. I'll tell you why I'm surprised, guys.
This is the Balkans adjacent.
Hold on, I'll tell you why I'm surprised. Because Putin, we laughed at him 2 weeks ago when this started, like a week and a half ago, when he came out and said, "Look, man, I'm going out with these fucking neo-Nazis. No, I'm gonna stop them." People are like, what the fuck is he saying? Whereas everyone calling everyone a Nazi? This is stupid. And he's like, "I gotta stop
Are
these
you talking about
neo-Nazis."
the article you sent me? Is that the
No,
one you just
it's
referenced?
related. Yeah, it's related
that's
to what
from-
Trudeau said. Trudeau, sorry, Putin.
Whoa,
What
I was
Putin
like-
said, yeah. It's
Go
related
on,
because when
the
Putin
article's
said it,
from like 6 years ago, right?
exactly, this
Yeah.
battalion's been in the works for a while. This is like a real thing.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
It's
okay.
not like a new propaganda thing. This is known, but it wasn't known to us. So, anyways, and also the Greek City Times. I don't know if you saw the Greeks that are complaining that are there, like, yo, they won't let us go. These fucking Nazis. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah. So
I try not to read
a lot
Greek
of
City
stuff
Times,
that I
that's why.
thought was propaganda from Russia turns out is fucking real, and Ukraine is doing their own propaganda.
The best propaganda is based in some kind of truth, right?
But I'll explain to you why I'm
I don't know
sorry
anything
about
about
not
this, so
believing.
I'm not gonna argue with
so
you.
Putin, when he came out and he said he was going to strike, if you watch his whole press conference, he was talking about Nazis, and I laughed. I'm like, look at this fucking guy, bro. He's like pulling a Trudeau. He's like, all my enemies are Nazis. I thought he was doing it as a political stunt. Like, you guys want to support Nazis? You know what I mean? So I was like, fucking idiot.
So
bro.
there is a neo-Nazi
There's
battalion
actual neo-Nazis.
in the Crimea? Like in that
No,
part?
all over the fucking
Like
place. They have a
Donetsk?
battalion. Yeah, there's actual neo. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on? I understand. So is this guy telling the truth? Like, what the fuck's happening now? This is some crazy ass shit.
There is no truth here because everyone's making up their own version of the truth. Every single government, like
No, but there's an
Like
actual Nazi battalion. There's history with them, and I even
I
saw
saw the article you sent me from
Yeah.
6 years ago, which someone embedded themselves in the battalion to get to know them. So I'm gonna take that with very few grains of salt and assume that that's what happened. And that it's not some propaganda
we looked
piece.
into it. No, it's not just that article. This is a real thing.
No, that's
It's
what I'm saying.
you
That's
don't
what
understand.
I'm
The
saying.
article isn't to prove it to you. This is proven. The article is to show you that
it's
this
not
is
new.
not new because what they were saying is, oh, it's just made up now propaganda.
No, I'm
This
agreeing
doesn't
with you.
exist.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The guy was there. This is from way before this crisis started.
And they hate
so clearly.
they hate Putin. They say
they think he's a Jew,
He's a
yeah.
goddamn Jew.
Yeah.
Is Putin Jewish? No, not that
I
we
don't
know
know.
of.
Who gives a fuck? I don't think so. But even if he is, who gives a shit?
I mean, if he is Jewish and they hate him, it's clear anti-Semitism. If he's not Jewish and they hate him because they think he's Jewish, it's a more interesting
you know what else
story.
is not anti-Semitism? Probably the giant swastika flags that
Yeah.
they were holding. That
But those
that
are
might be a
just-
dead giveaway.
Those aren't neo-Nazi symbols. They're symbols of the sun from ancient times. That's the art.
No, that's the black sun. The black sun and the
that-
swastika are two different things.
opposite way, right? The
No,
black
the-
sun, it turns the other way. Like
No,
swastika
the black
goes-
sun is just it has all these lines in it. The SS used to use it too. It looks
Yeah.
like a Thor symbol.
But
Because
in
the
the
Norse
article, he
use it
says
too.
they had swastikas, and he's like, no, it's a symbol of the sun.
No, they had swastikas and they had the black sun.
Oh, okay.
What's his name? The guy on
Oh, go
on
find
Twitter?
him now, bro.
What about all this fucking interesting, that's what a leader looks like about Zelensky?
Another thing. So I was one of the guys going like, look at this guy, bro. He stays in fights and look at a lot of the
Oh,
photos
you believed that at the beginning?
yeah, a lot of those photos were fucking from a few years ago. They weren't even fucking
when
real.
he was, they were invading Crimea.
Yeah, and he's also putting his country at risk now because he's trying to push for EU membership, even though they said there's political. This is Metal Gear Solid. There's some
feels that way.
fucking games. There's some very high level games being played politically right now on the chessboard, and the people that are paying the price are Ukrainians.
Yeah, absolutely. But
They're
look,
sacrificing
I
Ukraine.
understand the need to create a national myth around Zelensky. I get it. It gives the Ukrainian people some kind of hope, right?
The man played the piano with his penis. He's impressive.
That is impressive.
Did you not see that?
I did not. No, I did not see that.
Yeah, he was on. I guess the Ukrainian.
He was
So
an
You Got
actor
Talent.
before, right?
It was his talent. He was playing the piano, and then he.
But I mean, he's also like he was an actor.
Yeah.
Like, so he has these weird talents that you pick up when you're acting, like using your dick for things.
Yeah.
Also, his wife is a screenwriter. So what if she's writing his whole fucking
No,
back end?
I don't think. I think he's definitely now. I've realized he's part of the problem. They're all part of the problem.
Also, he's extremely corrupt, as far as the history that I've read about him. There's been like intense corruption, and there was that whole scandal with Hunter Biden, right?
Yeah.
There was all like everybody forgets these things. What is this? What are you? Can people see this?
Oh yeah, that's the Azov battalion.
Hold on.
Isn't Azov?
I like that they
area-
have the NATO flag. They still aren't in NATO.
still have
this
the
was
NATO
a few
flag,
years.
yeah.
This was 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Like
that
a-
one guy did. His face isn't censored. Have you noticed that? There's just one guy
One
there.
guy, the other guy, his hat censors him, and then there's one guy's like, "Nah, bro, I'm proud. Don't
I
censor
like
my
this
face."
guy. This is my favorite guy. No, I'm not in picture.
So I still can't believe, and I'm not saying that Putin has never said the truth, but I can't believe he was fucking saying the truth about this. It seemed so ridiculous, bro. When he said, "I'm going to fight Nazis," I was like, "This guy's lost his goddamn
Okay,
mind."
Putin, you're going
Bro,
to fight
it's-
Nazis.
You know
sure.
what? It sounded like Trudeau. It sounded like Trudeau saying,
Yeah, it did.
"The people in the bouncy castles are gonna
Whoa,
rape
whoa,
me."
go back up. What was that? Is that what you're talking about? That symbol?
No, that's not. That's another symbol. No, you never seen the what's it called, the Black Sun?
No, I've never seen that one.
Yeah. They have all kinds of Nazi symbols.
So it's a Nazi wing of the military base.
By the way, I love this guy. Majid, fucking, he was the guy that Rogan had on.
Majid Squiggly
This guy's
line.
fucking awesome.
There was one where they're in a mall. They put up the Nazi flag in the mall.
Interesting.
People got mad at him the other day on Twitter, and he was so funny because he goes, "Guys, I'm not telling you that this is good or this is bad. I'm telling you this is what's happened. This is the truth. Whether you like it or not, because somebody lied to you." He goes, "It's not my fucking problem." He goes, "This is what's happening. You can't sweep it under the rug." I was like, "Yeah, I fucking like this guy." Oh, they're attacking an old Jewish man.
Oh my God! Look!
Why'd you say it like that? We don't.
Yeah,
even,
why you say it like that, bro?
We don't even know what
It's
this
just
is.
a guy talking to another guy.
We
yeah.
don't even know what this is.
Oh.
This could be happening in fucking Moscow for all we know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
For all I know, I'm looking at it. It just seems like a deal gone wrong.
Wait, click on that COVID-19 ad on the side there. Not
No,
the ad,
don't- no,
but
no, don't
I just
click
want to
on
see
it.
what it says.
No, and I don't know why you have
This
to
one.
say the full fucking thing just to right away get us deplatformed.
This one.
Our shit's not gonna get shared now.
We've
That's
been
why
saying
I've avoided saying it. No, you never noticed
You
that?
did say it before.
Nope, I did not. I like how he looked at me straight faced and said you did say it before. No.
Nah, I don't believe you. I'm gonna watch
does
it
it
back
say?
later. It's in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, nice. This is the best compliment I've ever gotten. My new accountant says, I've never seen a client bring a file so organized before. Well done, he says.
Good job,
Oh,
Keener.
okay.
I just wanted to see what they were saying, like about it, because it's actually attached to the hashtag.
Yeah,
so I was
that's-
curious.
I wonder if there's going to be a lot of bullshitness. So,
A lot of YouTube ads are this, by the way. Yeah.
which,
Are saying to do the right thing. And it's
Yeah,
like,
fuck you, bro.
yeah,
I'm never
there's a
putting
lot.
any of this
There's
shit
a lot.
again.
It's little cartoons of hedgehogs thinking about nature and shit. I was
The
like, bro,
scariest
what the
ones
fuck
I've
is
seen
this?
were the Quebec government's campaign for children. It was just creepy the way they did it. I don't know what agency they hired, but fuck.
They're fucking clowns, as they say.
What's going on in the chat? Anything interesting?
What's happening?
Wait, I don't want to forget about what we were saying about these Nazis.
They hate Jews.
Yes, so,
the Nazis hate Jews.
So what they do?
I'm pretty sure.
I did not see that coming.
It's not like their only platform, but it's a big part of it.
I like what you said there. I did not see that coming.
I did
welcome.
not see that coming. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so all this to say, you can't believe anything you see in the goddamn medias. They've been feeding some lies to us.
Yeah.
So Freeland, our
God.
vice premier here,
Whatever.
was walking alongside the people holding Azov battalion flags.
Don't say that.
Ankers is saying it. It
That
happened
is
in Toronto over
fucking
the weekend.
hilarious.
There was
So
a
Trudeau
protest.
went from everyone's a Nazi to pro-Nazi. Bro, this fucking administration is
It's
crazy.
usually the Nazi that
I'm not.
calling everyone
I'm
a
not
Nazi.
comfortable. I don't know enough about the situation. Like I need to do. Some
I do
research.
know enough about our government, though, and that's how they
there
work.
We can talk.
That's
yeah.
how they
That
work.
It does track.
It does track with
tracks
them,
with the
right?
kind
If
of
there's a
stuff they would
flag,
do.
everyone's part of it. So if she's with them, she's with them. Did you hear the other thing I was talking
You know,
about on
she's
Twitter?
a fucking. Her background is like Russian literature. Like, how is she in charge of anything?
Did you hear what they're trying to say though for the truckers? Because I get more and more people, I guess, are waking up and like, it might have been excessive what you guys did, right? seeing what's happening in Russia and stuff. Like, yeah, maybe we overdid it too 2 weeks ago.
You've been seeing
Regular people, yeah. That's so they keep coming out with new excuses. You know what the last one was?
What's that?
You're gonna love this one.
love
What
it.
they
I love
said,
it.
what
Give it
Judo
to
said.
me. Because I still assume no one will notice that they were had when it comes to the emergency.
Trudeau's public safety minister says Emergencies Act was necessary because truckers were potential rapists. According to the health minister, there was fear that the truckers would rape the prime minister of Canada inside an inflatable bouncy castle. So do with that information, do with that info what you will, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
CDC now suggests that maybe the prime minister may be raped.
But they have bouncy castles. Yeah, what if they rape me in one of them? Dude, no one wants to rape you. Are you sure though?
Then why'd they bring the jacuzzi?
Yeah, why'd they bring the
They're
jacuzzi?
like, how does that track, Justin?
I love jacuzzis.
It's an easy
I
way
might
to
be
get
lured
in
into it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So stupid.
With this fucking CBC Speedo.
Yeah. That's the world we live in, guys. You know what? We're taking bad news. We're making light of it. I like it.
I don't even know if we can anymore at this point. I feel defeated, honestly. I feel defeated.
This all feels very eerie.
It's not eerie at all. There's nothing even like remotely
not eerie.
non-suspicious about it anymore. They're not even pretending.
No, I mean eerie in the sense of like this kind of shit was happening right before like World War II, bro.
This kind of shit's been happening for a long time, just not on this scale. That's the real difference.
Yeah, no, but we've gone to the point where it's now too late, as they say.
I don't
In
think
my
it
opinion.
ever wasn't too late.
What do you mean?
I think the second Hitler started marching,
Hit.
the world changed forever, and we're still living through those repercussions.
Yeah, you know what I found out about the Nazis? They only lost the war militarily. They won in every other aspect.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
ideology, yeah.
It's fucking
Well,
crazy.
they also lost their whole thing about we don't want Jews to have control of anything. Like, let's wipe them out. Like, that whole school of thought.
Oh, is that what they were trying to do?
They didn't want any more Jewish people. They wanted to kill them all. I mean, they definitely lost that too.
Fuck them.
I mean, that's probably for the best, obviously, because that's how many millions of people would they have fucking killed if they had killed every fucking Jew? That's crazy. The idea that was even on their list of things to do is crazy.
Adolf, I got an
Who would have
idea.
thought they'd go so far for cheaper diamonds?
I'm not sure if that was a Holocaust joke or a statement.
No, he thought it's because Jews are diamond people. He thought, oh, that's what they wanted with them.
No, I
But
understand.
that doesn't even track.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
even make sense.
But it's been known also that
It's okay.
the diamond industry, they've
You're still talking.
you know the supply and demand.
Oh, you watched Uncut Gems on
they've
Netflix? Is that what
created,
happened?
no, they've created scarcity.
What is that? He just said words that don't track. By the way, I noticed yesterday.
All scarcity is
I
manufactured.
noticed yesterday. Yeah, he hasn't actually evolved as an employee. I'm very upset. He's literally we said okay, don't make excuses. Try to fix the problem. He became the yeah but guy. He's 100% the yeah but. He's like yeah but, and is always followed by an excuse. There's no
Example?
He hasn't assumed. Oh fuck. So yesterday, why didn't we do this since we said this works instead of this? He's like, yeah, but. Then this morning, I'm like, fuck, bro, you forgot as producer. The ads are supposed to run ads on 2 Drink Minimum for Paul to sleep, all that. And he's like, yeah, but. There's never.
You didn't run ads.
No, he's become the yeah, but guy, which is the worst guy that you want at the
I think
workplace.
you're wrong.
You
'cause
can't be the yeah, but
He
guy.
didn't become the yeah, but guy. He always was a yeah, but guy.
I know, but he's supposed to evolve, right? Past the yeah, but the yeah, but stage. Don't be the yeah, but guy, bro. It's the worst guy in the workplace.
Sounds like the name
because no
of
one
a
can trust him.
rabbi.
He doesn't do
Rabbi-
anything.
Rabbi yeah, but.
He fucks up everything, and then all he says,
Yeah,
yeah, but my dick hurt. Yeah, but I was saying, yeah, but I wasn't. Yeah, forget the yeah, but. Forget the excuses. Remember, Guido told you this, and Guido's insane.
Certifiably.
He's trying to change because he's about to say yeah,
He
but.
wants to say yeah, but.
No.
Yeah, but?
He's like,
Yeah.
No, there's no yeah, but.
Yeah, alas.
oh, there was a yeah, but up until an hour ago when I spoke to you.
So what was the reason you didn't run the ads? I'm curious. You done forgot?
I didn't get the email notification.
You didn't get the email, or you didn't get the email notification?
I didn't get the.
So you just didn't check your email. The email that gives you information about the job, the only job you have, the one that
No, because I
feeds
have
you.
5 emails, so I didn't get it on the. Anyways, whatever.
So you realize you just yeah butted me. Yeah, I didn't, but it's because of this.
No, but I mean that's the truth.
No, but-
what else you want?
It's either yeah, but or no, but.
But that's what
I
happened.
like yeah but better because there's a yeah but.
No, I understand, but that's what happened.
Yeah, but it is, isn't it?
Somebody make a meme that says yes but. but with two T's.
He's a
please.
Yabba guy.
He's Yasbut.
Fuck, man. I realized when I got off the phone with him a little while ago about the ads, I was like, fuck, he's turned into the yeah, but guy 100%. Now he doesn't even hide it. He's just like, yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but yeah. But it's like, fuck, bro, don't do that shit. You see it or no?
No, I see it, but I mean,
I don't
like,
think you see. There you go. He did it again. He did it again. It was his first instinct. I
mean,
see
you
it,
can't-
but
you can't-
he's gonna come up with an excuse.
I mean,
yeah.
but is a word that he can use. I mean, it's
I
not
know, but the
always
way
a yeah,
he uses it is always
I
as a
understand.
yeah, but it's always as an
I
excuse.
mean, there's no other way to use
It's
but.
yeah, but it's never a fuck. I see it.
Unless it's a
yeah,
but what
course
if.
I
I
see
got,
it,
I
bro,
gotta,
like-
I gotta stop doing it. He's always but. He's always like, but.
I think you should become the my bad guy. My bad.
No, it's
Because
the
that
same thing.
takes.
No, I don't
my
like.
bad. I
My
fucked
bad.
up.
But then he needs to fix it. He needs to move
Sure,
on.
sure, sure. Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. But instead of the yeah, but, just
yes.
my
And
bad.
next week, I'm not gonna forget.
Okay.
Unless your email don't notify you.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You'll
not.
check,
I'm-
right?
No, because I messed that up once. I'm not
Fool
gonna
me
mess that up
once.
again.
Don't say that you messed it up.
Fool
once.
me twice.
You mess up often.
Fool me 14 times. Shame on you.
Like everybody else on this planet.
Yeah. No, not that often.
What do you mean?
No,
We
anybody.
all make mistakes.
We all
That's
make
fine.
mistakes, but
Yes.
if we had a track record of consistency within the workplace and of how often the same mistakes would occur or the same sleep-ins, all that, it's staggeringly against you.
Like a pattern, if
There's-
you will.
Yeah, yeah. Staggering, sir.
Yeah, but
The yeah, but guy. That's I'm gonna make a T-shirt. Yeah, but just with Poseidon's face on it.
but Poseidon.
And don't be the yeah, but guy.
That's funny.
It's always your instinct.
But so
Don't
you-
be the yeah, but guy. Okay. And he's getting upset now, and this is why he's the yeah, but guy. He's other people.
It's because he's not getting upset because he's mad.
no, he's getting
looking for an out. But
No,
he
no,
can't
no, no.
find
He's
it.
getting upset because
No,
he's
no.
mad. But every other adult would be in his head. He'd be like, "Oof." The reason why he'd be mad is because it happened. That's why he'd be mad.
I'm mad because
he's
it
like, "I can't." No, I can see the way you're looking at me. You're mad because I'm telling you it happened. You wanted me to pretend like nothing happened.
Apparently,
But I was mad. This morning.
Freeland's grandfather, this is what Blanker's
Yeah.
saying, was a Nazi collaborator.
Yeah, there was a lot of fucking collabs.
I mean, look, I don't care what her grandfather did. My grandfather was a crazy. My great grandfather was.
you
a
know who
communist,
never
you know what I mean?
collaborated with the Nazis?
Me.
Drake, and he collabs with everyone. Yeah. So I like him. That's why I like Drake. He had the opportunity.
The Nazis were actually in the six. They had convention centers
In the
right
six.
before the war.
You know that that's true in North America.
Yeah.
The Nazis had
There's
actual
a huge pro-Nazi
offices.
movement before the war.
A Poo-Nazi movement?
Pro-Nazi
Oh, I thought it was like a Nazi
a
badge.
Oh, God.
Look at that Poo-Nazi.
Look at that Poo-Nazi.
Oh, speaking of Poo-Nazi, we're not going to name names here.
Uh-oh.
But there was a fly-ass honey that Phil had told me about a little while ago, and I didn't see it. I didn't catch a glimpse of this warlock.
Oh, is that why you sent me that? I told you? Oh, okay. Now okay. Yeah, go on.
And I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. Then I found out who was talking about, and I was like, you know what? Phil is true. Phil is
'cause I suspected,
Phil is
'cause I
right.
did not see them
That is
clearly.
a fly-ass honey. Phil was correct. One of the flyest ass honeys around. But then I found out that that fly-ass honey is well known for refusing to bathe. And I was like, you know what? You know what? That's fun.
Why
That-
are you telling this
That
story?
makes me. I just thought it was funny because then, for some reason, instantly when I found that out, I was like, I'm really not upset about missing her, like about not meeting her. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get up from my desk, so I was like, hello, and that was it for me.
Already too much info there, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
That happens like 14 times a week.
Christie Pitts riots in Toronto is one of the notable Canadian Nazi incidents. Ooh, the Christie Pitts riots.
I've never heard of the Christie Pitts riots.
People do need a good riot every once in a while.
do they?
Yeah, it seems like they do. Like,
I don't know
think
that
about,
that's the truth.
Well, think about it. When did we have a last good riot here? I think it was.
When we got knocked out of the Stanley Cup championship in 2005.
No, that wasn't a riot. A riot
We
was
were downtown together,
The
remember?
90. That wasn't a riot though. That was a celebration, and we didn't get knocked out.
No.
We went to get this because
when
we
we
won.
lost, no?
No.
Did they burn a bunch of cop cars that night?
No, yeah, but it was in victory.
oh, in victory.
It wasn't a riot. The riots we had, the last riot, it was either '93 Stanley Cup or the Metallica concert at the Olympic Stadium. I think that happened after. That was a good riot.
I was not privy to this riot.
You never heard about this riot?
I was not there, I mean.
Oh, I wasn't there either.
Oh, I thought maybe you were,
Well,
because
it was '93. It
riot.
was in the '90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I avoid riots. I am a riot myself.
you're a laugh riot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need a good riot every once in a while. A purge, if you will.
There was the BLM, but that
That wasn't a riot.
They
that
weren't
wasn't a real
riots.
riot.
That
Yeah.
wasn't a riot.
They were like shanty towns.
That was more of let's break into Steve's music store, and then he's so scared of being called a racist. He's like, "It's great. I have too much privilege. I'm glad they broke in here." So stupid.
Wasn't
crazy
there,
that
wasn't
that
there a
happened.
Montreal Canadiens riot recently? I think 2021.
That's not a riot.
It wasn't really a riot.
The word is being misused.
Yeah.
A couple of rowdy people. It's not a riot.
Yeah.
A riot. A riot is something. Poseidon. You ever seen the LA riots?
Those were riots.
That was a hoot and a holler.
No, I've never seen them.
That's crazy.
You're not aware of them?
No, I'm aware of them. We spoke about it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So he wasn't really aware of
Until
them. 12
yesterday.
hours ago, he heard about the riots. So what he meant to say was, I'm not really aware of them. But his defense track was like, yes, yes. He did it to us. Yeah. Oh, this is funny. On Tujik Video, it comes out today about O.J. Simpson. I found out he knew nothing about the O.J. Simpson story. But he's
pretty
like,
Well, I had an idea.
but that's the thing. He's like, do you want us to tell you? Do you know? He's like, no, I know it. And it's like, do you know about this? Like, no. Do you know about this? No. I go, what do you know about it? He's like, and the thing he
Small
said,
glove, bro, small
but
glove.
yeah, but the thing he said was also wrong, and then we're like, okay, let's just go to the details. Like, he just little bits of misinformation.
What year was the OJ trial? 90...
In the 90s.
4? Is that too early?
No, that's late. I think in 94.
Was it? Oh, was it earlier than that? Because
was
I
it
remember
94?
watching it on TV as a,
I remember
as a
as
young
a
child. My dad
I
just
thought I was
going-
in kindergarten.
I remember my dad, he was... it's like a Saturday
Oh,
morning.
no, it was
he's
90.
like,
Ooh, it might have been 94.
94,
93, 94, yeah.
He was ironing. I'll never forget this. He's ironing in the living room. And I'm like, what is this? He goes, this guy killed his wife. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, but they're saying he didn't do it. My dad, yeah, he did it. Like, he just,
Everyone knows
like,
he did it.
it.
Yeah. He
He did it.
He should be sending Rodney King's family like some kind of a gift basket every year. Thank you so much.
Maybe he does.
I don't know, because then that's an admission of guilt.
Maybe it's like, thanks for your friendship.
Oh no,
That's
they're
what
not
the card
friends. They don't know
says.
each other.
No, I know. That's crazy. Now that I said that memory, that like core memory that I have, I also remember when Diana died, the princess.
The princess.
My dad watching it as it was breaking, he's like, they got her. That's the first thing he said. They got her.
Everyone, when I was young, used to tell me the same thing. They killed Diana.
Yeah.
And then the older I get, if I ever look back into it,
The more I believe it.
the more I believe it. Yeah.
The queen was like, fuck this bitch.
Yeah. The
Someone wrote in the chat,
she was
the queen is
upset-
on ivermectin. Is that a story that's
No,
in the news?
they accidentally. Here's what she might be, but the reason why people are saying that is because there was a news outlet that was talking about the Queen being treated for COVID, and one of the videos that they panned to was vials of ivermectin, like they had the vials in there, so it wasn't even the stuff you take them out, and because
Maybe
it
it was
wrote
from her
ivermectin.
horses.
No, what they said was it was just stock footage that they were using. They go, it's not related. And then people were like, stock footage, my ass. But it clearly was stock footage. It was just...
I
they
would
were-
like to inspect upon this.
Yeah, it was just, they
gonna look
spliced
into
it
it.
into the video, right? They
I mean, I
spliced
do
it
it
into
all
the
the
video.
time. Like, I always use
First of all,
footage.
those vials isn't the form of ivermectin you'd give a person anyway. It's obvious, like... Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not
I know what you
giving
mean,
the...
but I
yeah.
haven't seen it, so I'm not sure what it was.
That's-
but
but
yeah.
she might be on it. Who the fuck cares?
I mean, she's not stupid.
She's allowed, yeah. It's just that's where the rumor started. But whether she is or she isn't, it changes nothing. Just her being alive after it fucks up the narrative that we heard
Wait,
so
she
much.
had it?
COVID-19.
Yeah, the queen had the COVID.
You didn't hear it last week? Yeah, it was a whole 2 weeks ago. It's been a whole thing.
Can you just...
She's the last person to get it.
Yeah.
what's the time right now on the video? So it's probably 38 minutes in.
Yeah.
I'm going to clip it later.
Why?
You done said it. In its full form, just now. Exactly as I did before.
Oh, yeah, because you fucking tricked me.
Yeah, I tricked you. That's what happened.
Anyways, we're already... Right now, I could drop
Fucking
N-bombs. Doesn't
Mr.
matter anymore.
Gaslight. Oh, you're saying we're already done because
Oh,
of what I did?
100%, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
100%. That's how... I don't make the rules, bro. It's YouTube. He knows.
No.
It's YouTube videos. Yeah, that's why all my friends that make money on YouTube, they use other words.
Aren't we like demonetized like 90% of the time?
Yeah, but we don't care about being demonetized. We're not gonna make money.
Oh, what are you talking about?
We don't like getting deranked. We don't like people that subscribe not getting notifications.
Yeah.
We don't like the video not showing up in people's feeds. That's because then you can't grow.
So that's on me.
No, it's on everyone. Today it's on you, but yesterday was on him. And the day before it was on me. It's just that's how it happens.
Interesting.
It's life.
The day before was on you, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, I dropped a couple N bombs.
Christina saying is in the chat that the queen has been dead since late October, November, she thinks.
Yeah, I don't think
Who is
so.
this?
Christine. I don't think so.
Christine,
But she's not the only one, by the way, saying that.
She
There's
got
a
a
lot.
taste of the rabbit hole.
She got a taste of the rabbit hole. She likes that taste. But she could be right. Here's the fucked up thing.
I did not expect that from Christine.
But here's the fucked up thing.
Unless
You
it's
think
sarcasm.
it's ridiculous, but she might end up being right in the end because this is the type of shit during this type of turmoil that type of country would do. They wouldn't tell everyone so they don't go into panic. They got to figure shit out.
Why would it be panic? You have a 1,000-year-old monarch who caught a virus and died.
No, if she was dead from November, it was before they said that. Now they're trying to find it. She was like, maybe we should say she died from COVID to scare people.
But even if she did die, there's plenty of succession. There's no reason. She's really old.
What are you talking about? Everything's that people are out of work. People are angry. All they got left is the monarchy. Now they're fighting within the family. Meghan Markle said the queen's a racist. There's all kinds of shit
But
going
if
on.
she
This is
dies-
the worst time to go out.
Dumbo will take the reins, and he'll be like, "I will be a benevolent ruler," and he'll die a year later.
No, that's not how any of this works. They're very upset about this. This would cause mass depression in the UK.
If the queen died,
Yeah, of course. They love
what
her.
do they think? She's gonna live
They
forever?
call her the Queen Mother. No, but let's say she passed away. It has
They
to
don't
be.
call her the queen mother, do they?
Yeah, they do.
No, her mother was the queen mother.
She's also the Queen Mother.
No,
now
be-
she's the Queen Mother.
No, you're the queen mother when you're the mother of the regent. She is the regent. She's not the queen mother.
So she's not the mother of the next person in line.
She is, and she will be the queen mother, but she'll have to die first.
You want her to die?
I don't want her to die. I mean, we all gotta die at some point. She can't live longer than everyone. How old is she now? 1,000?
I don't know how old she is, but they love her. I'm not
pretty
joking.
sure
with
she's not even Queen Elizabeth.
I'm
That's
not-
Victoria. She's still alive.
I'm
She's
not
a vampire.
joking with you. I don't know why you guys think I'm bullshitting about this. They go crazy for her, bro.
I know that she-
It's gonna be a day of mourning.
I
if
know
she
that
dies.
she. Of course it will be. She's the monarch. What are you even saying right now? What are you arguing? I don't even know what we're arguing about. I'm getting upset.
I'm not arguing. You're arguing. I said that it's not a good time. They love her. It's going to cause a lot of depression.
You
And
just
then you
literally
just
said
said
the
no.
equivalent-
This is a good thing. You said it's a good thing. They want her. She's
Never said
old.
that.
Yes, you did.
I said,
Yeah.
why would they? Why would?
I'm listening.
You're infuriating.
I'm listening.
You're infuriating. Why would they cover up the death of a 100-year-old monarch who clearly has a line of succession? There's nothing to gain from
We
covering it
just
up.
told you there is something to gain.
What?
Some peace of mind. It is a bad time to add more fuel to the depression fire in the UK.
The Bavarian bloodline is still there to take care
But
of the
that's
British
not, they
people.
don't care about anybody else. They like her. They don't like the other people. They like her. One of the princes turned
I
out to
thought
be a
they liked-
pedophile.
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't like the whole
But they like
family.
Charles,
the
don't
other
they?
two, her grandkids left and called her a racist. This isn't a good
Not
time.
both, only one.
No, they both left. Him and his wife both left.
Oh, I thought you meant the two sons.
No. One of the bald son is still there.
But it's a shame, that poor guy. He's a good-looking dude. He lost all his hair, and it doesn't work for him at all. Like, I was looking at a picture of him the other day. I'm like, this guy, he did not age well.
That slide on you? What's going on?
No, I'm saying some people can pull it off. Some people can't.
You know what I think the difference is?
He's
you
rich.
shaved everything and he didn't.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he looks like a fucking. He looks like an accountant from the 70s.
Phil from accounting.
Yeah. But yeah, so the queen, it would be very, very sad. By the way, I don't think she's dead. She did not die in November. I think when she dies, we're going to find out.
Why is Olga
However,
interfering?
Olga.
She's saying we should need to stop arguing every episode. That's the whole point of the show.
Olga, watch another show. Bro. What do you want me to fucking tell you? All you're going to get is
Either
arguing.
watch Pantelis
Yeah.
live or Pantelis
You're still going to
podcast.
get You can't not get arguing. That's what you're going to get.
If you don't like arguing, you're on the wrong channel.
Yeah, if you don't like arguing, go watch CNN. They never argue about anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or just come to my channel. I don't argue with anybody. I don't allow guests.
We're Greeks. It's in our nature to argue
Yeah.
about everything. Also,
So here's the thing. What I'm saying is, for sure, she's not dead. But if they were to cover it
I
up,
didn't think she was.
it would make sense because this is a very bad. Dude, they're pissed off in the UK. It's not a good time to make them even sadder.
But all the things that happened that are bad and making them angry happened under her watchful eye. Maybe allowing William to be king would be good for the country and it would give them hope for the future.
I think they need to skip. I think William is the old guy.
No, that's Jackie, his son.
Oh, because he can't be. I think William would have to take over. No,
I know. Look, I don't really know the British rules of succession.
who would have to take over?
Normally, it would be her son, but I think.
But her son is the
I've
old guy.
read that the old guy is like, I'm just gonna let my son be king, and he can be the king father, the father king.
it's Charles that succeeds the queen.
Yeah, but he will probably pass.
But
that on
isn't
to
he
his
the
son.
guy that's also fought with the big ears?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
He's a
fuck
goof.
that guy.
He's not gonna be king.
The line of succession to the British throne.
Why are we talking about the fucking monarchs? The House of Glücksburg?
So there are 3 people. No, sorry, hold on. 5, 6, 7.
The line of succession is long, obviously, but the next one up is Charles, her son. Except he's a bit of a softie and he doesn't.
Well, I don't care about these people.
It's
Yeah, I know.
Prince Charles and then Prince William,
And then Prince William's kids.
then Prince George.
Let's
And
put George in charge. What is he, like 7 now?
Bro, why don't we trade our George for their George?
Centuries us.
Yeah.
Why do you want a child? What are you fucking saying?
Our George would make a good monarch.
Why? Because he just does whatever he's told?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, George, can't defend yourself.
No, but wouldn't it be funny if we got you a George and he comes, what's up, guys? It'd be amazing.
Yeah, guys.
Prince Harry is 6th.
6th.
Yes.
Yeah, because William.
Which one's Harry?
Harry's the one with
the one
the
that-
Markle.
Oh, no, he's never
Harry
gonna.
Markle.
He's the
They're
one
gonna
that
kill
said-
him before they let him.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they'd have to kill William and his children before the other one can become. That would make shit interesting if they start killing each other.
No, they wouldn't do. Oh, they start killing each other.
Like they start like an interwar.
Markle fucking penetrates. Yeah, she's like, you gotta kill them.
I'm looking at pictures of them, man. They're all a little bit creepy.
Yeah,
they're all
'cause
cousins.
Yeah, a lot of them are inbreeding.
They're cousin fuckers.
Meghan Markle is the first one to come from another bloodline.
Why are they? Yeah, there's something.
They all
off
fuck their
about
cousins
them.
and shit.
Well, no, Camilla is too. No,
Camilla doesn't have.
they don't have any kids. Yeah,
that's just
right.
the chick. who was
Diana
banging
was
on the
too,
side.
though, from another bloodline, wasn't she?
Diana, yeah, but she was just a commoner. Yeah.
No, she wasn't a commoner. Her family descended
she-
from
she-
some line of
Really?
of like dukes or something.
Really?
Yeah, I remember when I was watching The Crown, they explained it.
So
But she was common.
I think that's a rewriting of history. I think they're just trying to be like she was, and then they got mad. She's banging a Muslim.
No, that's why they allowed it, because she had some like in her ancestry upperclassmen British shit. She wasn't
Really?
related to them, but yeah. But the rest of them are all Germans who fucked each other. Silly Bavarians.
So there's a 20 people waiting list for a fancy chair.
Where are you on that list?
Oh, he's not on it.
I'm not on it.
He's not even allowed.
Let's get you on that list.
I'm not even
You're
allowed
not.
in the
The
country.
closest he can get to that chair is blowing Prince Andrew.
He's too old. He's too old to
But,
blow Prince Andrew.
But
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that Princess Diana
Yeah,
was royalty already,
but she lived like a regular person before she
but
met
she
him.
was royalty,
She wasn't royalty. She was nobility. Let's call it
and
that.
none of her noble, I guess, family or whatever fought after her death to figure out what's going on and kill the British royal
Do you
family.
know the
Inside job.
nobility to be very noble?
Yeah,
in
that's
your
what they do.
experience? No, they don't noble.
I was watching a documentary
not
called
noble.
Game of Thrones, and what they do is, if they get revenge and they kill each other, a lot of rape,
There's
and
a lot of
many
rape.
many incest.
Many an incest. That's true. Aunts and cousins and shit. It's all wild, huh?
every time I look at them, it reminds me of that movie there, A Cure for Wellness.
That is an odd film.
Very
Cure
odd,
for
yeah.
Wellness?
No, it's. Have you
It's
seen
a
it?
great film.
It's a very odd and.
Very odd. Very good.
I
though,
never
yeah.
really understood the whole water thing. Like, what's in it? Like, the science behind it. It was confusing. Was it making the frogs gay?
Wasn't making the frogs gay. That whole film was an allegory.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yes.
I just didn't understand.
About our society.
Yes.
And the ruling elites.
Yes,
and the
I understood this much.
Yes, of course you understood it. You were a film
Yes,
guy.
I
forgot
am
who I'm
a
speaking
smart
to.
person.
I had to explain it to him, and he was very excited when I told him. He's like, I knew there was something off about this film. There was more to it. Because he was like, what the fuck? Why this? Why that? And then I go, Poseidon, let me tell you something. And then when I explained to him, he's like, I want to become a filmmaker. This is great.
Poseidon.
Yeah.
I'd watch a movie Poseidon made. Have you ever thought
so.
to yourself that you'd want to write a script or something? Have you ever written a script of
He
something?
never wrote a script, but he has made some home movies that are on the dark web.
A lot of blood.
You ruined it. You ruined
yeah,
it.
you went
Like you
over
do
that.
ruin
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
I remember about 2 years ago. No, when we first moved into the studio, he approached me and he told me he wanted to write a script. Do you remember this? You sitting at the
What?
table. What was this idea you had? Come on.
I don't remember.
It was like about you trying to find. It was like a dating app premise. And you were gonna try and shoot it at home, and you asked me for tips on how to frame it and stuff.
Oh,
What was this story? Tell us this story. This is great.
it's
You're gonna love
stupid.
this.
It's stupid. I don't like it.
No, tell me. I mean, you're not making it. You've grown since then. You don't want to do it, but I'd love to because I don't remember it.
No, it was just.
What's the premise?
Like a dude that matches with the chick, and then he basically has like his different kinds of himself.
Different versions of
different
himself.
versions of himself, telling him what to say.
And they're having
You
a
know,
conversation around the table.
They're having a conversation around
Remind
the
you of
table.
Different
anything?
versions of
Do
himself.
you remember? Remind you of anything?
No.
No, a guy playing all the same characters, talking to each other around the table.
But that was
Oh,
that's different. He's actually playing like a different, not a different version of himself. This
Playing
is-
another character.
He's playing another. Yeah, but this is all the same person. But this is all like in his head.
What I love about this concept is that it checks off every checkbox of a student film. Like,
Yeah.
one guy talking to different versions of himself. Boom.
Yeah.
Conversation in a bathroom mirror. Bam, bam. Like black and white for no reason. Bam.
Well, I'm a student to all this, bro.
Yeah,
I am
no, I
That's
mean,
not what he
I'm
means
not
by
making
student.
fun of
He means
you.
like actual students.
I mean, actual student films,
because they
like-
all have that hack in them. It's
Okay,
kind of
good.
like open micers that drop the N bomb anywhere and they go, "What guys? You can't handle some jokes."
Edgy shit. No, because a buddy of mine he's younger. He might be like a year or two younger than you. He's in Greece. He wants to be a filmmaker. He's a budding filmmaker. He made a movie. It's like 18 minutes long. He sent it to me. He's like, "Be honest." I'm like, "Okay." So I watched it. I'll be honest. It's arguably and objectively very bad.
Oh, okay. I believe
But you can see the tips of raw talent in it, right? Like there's something that can be developed there.
Yeah.
So he asked me, what do you think? And I go, okay, look, let's go through the student film checklist. And it's all there, black and white, non-sequential editing to like show that things are wacky, canted angles that don't make sense.
I'm damaged inside.
The guy's a super fighter and he has guns. Like,
but that's Poseidon.
mirror scene.
If
But
Poseidon
that's not
had
a
the
bad thing.
ability,
I'm not making fun
no,
of
no.
it.
But if you had the ability, if you had the money, there'd be a lot of that in there. And
Yeah,
then
of
if
course.
The interview,
It would be
if
like-
the interview would be like, it's because I've in my head, like I've been through a lot, and
No, it wouldn't be like
I'm trying to convey the message on film
But
that
that's
I'm
okay.
damaged, but I'm also healed.
And I'm a human
healing
being.
through film. You feel me? Anybody got a cheeseburger?
I hate you both.
Well, we were watching last night with Anna. We were watching Euphoria, and the last 2 episodes of the season are meta
It's
episodes.
definitely a family show.
Well, we're just the two of us, not the kids.
Okay, that's bad.
And
Invite the kids.
like, I don't want to spoil any for anybody, but there's basically a play.
don't
that-
talk.
it's just-
Don't say anything.
No,
'cause
I'm
now
just saying.
I'm starting to watch it.
There's a play involved, which is very meta. It kind of retells the whole story. So we're watching, and she's like, "Why would she just write real characters?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. Were you not standing next to me when I put on a play, which was literally the last year and a half of my life?" She's like,
yeah.
"That happened." I go, "All of that happened. The characters were based on all my friends." Oh, I never realized that. She goes, "I thought it was like a fictionalized retelling."
Well, it was
I
a fictionalized
I go, it was
retelling.
fictionalized to some extent, but I did the exact same thing. She goes, "Wow." Because like when you think about it, if you put on a play about people that you know, and then you invite them to watch it, and you don't tell them that this is based on you, I mean, it can go really awry really quickly. Like you were in that play, right? You weren't playing yourself. You were playing a fictionalized version of these two other characters that I
Yes.
had merged into one. And then you just didn't follow the script and did whatever you wanted.
I
with
did follow the script. I made it better. I made it better.
He is give me a close up. He's
Hold on.
undirectable.
Hold on. I'll tell you something.
Undirectable.
I'm not undirectable. Many directors have said I am one of the best people they've ever worked with. I listen and I do stuff.
I am
Phil,
not one of those directors.
I'll tell you why he's not one of those. It was during Phil's very, very more than now pretentious directing phase. I am an artist. Follow it to a T. He did not know that sometimes the real talent, you got to give him some wiggle room. You got to give him some wiggle room to squeeze in.
I understand
and fit the
wiggle
proper
room.
So what I did was I saw opportunities for upgrades, and I said, "Look, this is Phil's thing. I got to make it better." And I started to slowly
I
upgrade.
remember one specifically. I don't
Now,
remember
I
what
remember-
you said,
look,
but I
I-
remember saying, "Don't say that joke. This is a dark scene. I don't want it to have that element of comedy." And you're like, "I got you," and you walked out there and returned to roaring laughter. I'm like, "Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!"
Listen.
Look, they liked it, but
They
that's not
loved
the
it.
point.
They loved it. There was people that came and saw the show multiple times to see me, and then this was actually kind of funny. Do you remember the handshakes at the end? I'm not
Yes.
going to name who it is because you know exactly who it
I
is.
don't remember who it is,
Yes,
but-
you do. Yes,
Do I?
yes, you do. When he came and he avoided everyone, he just comes to me and shakes my hand. Yeah, shakes my hand.
what's his name's dad?
Yeah, looks at you and goes, this guy's a real talent. And Phil wanted to kill someone. He said, this guy doesn't follow the script. He's like,
it wasn't
this guy's
that.
fucking hilarious.
The
And I was like,
people,
thank you.
the
Thank you.
people who loved, who came to you, and the people who came to me
For two different sets
we're
of-
two different sets of people, and I do what I always do. When someone doesn't like my work, I assume that they're less intelligent than me, didn't understand it, and that you pandered to the lowest common denominator. This is my protective mechanism.
Yeah, but no, because people, it's not like split down the middle. It was the
you wanna
play.
watch
If
the
people
play
like-
later, like the
if-
two of us.
If people liked my stuff, they liked the play too, because no one's gonna
No,
sit
I mean, the
there.
play, it was
for
lighthearted.
A couple of scenes with me. They liked the play.
You were in every scene. You had like 2 scenes you weren't in, no?
Really?
I mean, I
don't know.
Well, there was that whole side story that takes place on another continent. So, like, you weren't in that side
I
story.
wasn't in that section, but I did do some ad libbing on the spot. I remember.
Many an ad-libbing. Less libbing from the script than you did ad-libbing.
Hold on,
I'm not
I made it work though. I still remember one because you had
No,
given
what
me.
you meant to say was, I made it better.
No, I didn't make the play better. The play is the play.
play's the
What
play.
I made better is what I'm saying when I say I upgraded. I'm talking about my line.
your
Not-
role. Yeah, I
not
get
the
it.
play. No, the play was the play wouldn't work if I
yeah.
would change it. What I'm saying is my line. Some of the stuff I realized being in there, like living that character. I'm a method actor. You see. So I was like, what would this guy really say right now? I don't
You're a
think Phil's
method
correct.
actor?
I don't think Phil's correct. Yeah, I have a method.
So you're
to
still
acting.
in role. You're still in character from then? Yeah, you just never broke in character, huh? That's your method.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad. I'm not, don't
He
think
was
that I'm
mad at the time.
I was mad at the time.
But what changed his mind was the positive feedback from the people, and then he just stared at me and he's like, "All right, whatever, it works. I'm gonna stop." But he was
You know what
pissed him
really
off.
upset
He was very
me?
upset.
I was upset because you didn't even bother. So many people were in the play that struggled. Like, they were not actors. They were not, and they did really well, right? and they learn their fucking lines to a T. You're just like, I don't need to memorize all this.
I did. No, I learned. That's how I made it work. I learned a lot. I
You
just
learned a lot of
transformed
it,
into.
But at some point during especially the second, because we did a premiere and then we did 2 more runs. The second night, honestly, because that's the night we have the video of.
Yeah.
You're so off script. You're just like, you're not even acting from the script. You're like, I'm in this scene. This is where I'm at now. I'm just gonna respond how I think the character would.
Really?
And then at some point, there's like this scene where a bunch of guys are dancing, and I see you stand up from off scene, and I remember this. I'm like, he's gonna dance. He's not supposed to dance. You're like, fuck it, I'm dancing too.
Did I dance? I thought the character needed that.
Yeah, I told you, he's a method actor. He's been in character since fucking 2009.
Happy Feet Pantelis.
Happy Feet Pantelis.
Look, what but because Phil, because the way
I
he
laughed
said
so hard I
stuff,
pulled something.
because the way he said stuff made it sound like I disrespected the
No,
script.
not
and
at all.
No, I'm talking about what
Well, I mean, a little
my
bit.
character. No, I didn't. I respected
No,
it so
you
much.
didn't. Your character did.
So look, this is what I could have done. I could have went in there and not agreed with some of the lines. Like, no, I don't mean not agree. Like, there's a problem with it. I mean, I feel like I can make this better. People like it more. But be like, it's Phil. I don't give a shit. And then just do what he tells me, and not bring it to a next level. But then I had the opportunity. I go, people are gonna fucking love this. Let's make this shit a hit.
Which is
so
fine.
I made it a hit.
As an actor, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you would come to me and be like, I want to do this. I'm like, I don't know about that. I get why you think it's funny, but that's not really where I want to go with the scene. And you're like, don't worry about it. I got you. And I was like, I don't know what that means.
I never know. I wasn't that bad.
I don't know what that means.
What I said is let's try it. Here, I remember a couple of things because I remember this is what I remember because I remember Angie and some other people. This is what I remember that made it funny for me. Is me and Phil would argue. Phil, I think it would work better like this, and Phil's like, "Shut the fuck up! It wouldn't. No one's gonna."
I had
like that.
spent months writing this.
So
thing
then
and
I go,
preparing
let's
it.
test it out. So then we're rehearsing, and I'm doing like I did Phil's thing, and I did it properly. And then I'm like, okay, fuck, can we try mine? And Phil's like, just pissed off. He's like, yeah, whatever. So we do mine, and then people would laugh and like it. Oh, I like that. And it's Phil fuming like this.
It's not like
Fuming, bro.
the thing is-
We're not talking about like, haha, fuming. Like, I'm gonna
He
kill this
wasn't
motherfucker.
rewriting jokes though. It's not like there was a joke in the scene and he's like, I'm gonna make this joke better. There was no joke in it. He's like, this could use a joke. It's not like we were spitballing joke. It happened with the pilot. By the way, I watched the pilot last night.
Oh, don't.
I don't know why. I just wanted to, and I was like,
We did some stuff well.
it's not as bad as I remember. And I watched the version that we sent for post production. So
Okay.
the one without all the full score.
Okay.
So it's missing a lot of music and a lot of sound effects, especially the ending where you're like this. There's no audio, so it's even weirder. So and I watched it. And I was like, this is not as bad as I remember. What it
I
suffers
think
from
we
the
were
most.
our worst critics at that time, and I'll tell you what it suffers with the most in my end.
There's two things, but go ahead.
The rush job. We had a time limit.
Yeah, it was a rush job.
So we did the best we could within our
4
time
days.
limit, and the budget, which was my wallet, which tanked me at the time. Remember, it was just, and there was stuff that Phil, he said before, he's like, you're only going to realize later, there was stuff that we didn't think about how much it was going to cost me.
Mm-hmm.
And only after, when we're looking at the receipts, Phil's like, I fucking told you. Because there's all
I
kinds
mean,
of
I've made 5 movies now, so like I know there's always stuff that's gonna come out.
Bro,
Like,
you were
5
there during the
self-funded.
filming. You know how much food cost?
$2,000.
Yeah, it was in the thousands, just food.
Yeah, that's nuts.
There was 8 of us.
I also found footage last night. I was clearing out my. I was just doing some like archive stuff.
Even
like,
the rentals cost money too, but the food, why was surprising? Because it was an expense I didn't even think about. And it ended up fucking being in the
it's
thousands.
expensive. Crafty is expensive.
Well, look,
Yeah.
hold on.
What are you
How
gonna
many
say?
days did we shoot? We shot over how many days?
2.5 days of shooting,
Yeah.
and then we did a
Cost
reshoot.
$2,000 in food?
Yeah, man, food's
Hold on, I
expensive.
never thought about that.
Yeah, I mean,
I found footage last night of you showing up the night of the premiere. Remember we screened it for everyone at Xenospace?
No.
It's just you. It's you and who else was in that?
Mike Mayo was in it. Did he show up?
No. I just for a second I wasn't sure if you have ever named your significant other, and I didn't want to. If you haven't.
Oh, okay. So she was there too, yeah?
Yeah, so she was there too. That's why I stopped myself. So she was there with you, and you're pulling out all these snacks that you bought for the fucking screening. I'm like,
And nobody
why
wanted
did-
them.
Why'd you buy all this? And he's like, and then she goes, and he said we had to buy you this, and you pull out a box of Little Debbie oatmeal cookies. I'm like,
'Cause you
no,
like 'em.
my poison.
Yeah, I got everyone what they wanted.
I ate them. Almost had diabetes, but you were so much younger and looked so much worse without a full beard.
I was also
When you
way
had that
fatter.
thin beard, the wispy beard.
Yeah, 'cause
Remember?
I forgot why I had to shave it at the time.
It looked odd to me to see
Yeah.
you like that. Even watching this just thing, you see the beards like up and down. Even mine was short at the beginning. I
Yeah,
started
yeah.
letting it grow out.
It's but we did a lot of stuff right, and I've already said it. We have a bit more. If we have a bit more money and a bit more time, we could really kill a web series.
Sorry, I have to jump in here. Some asshole
Yeah,
is
texting you talking
being a
shit.
dick on my client's new Instagram account, right? So we talked about the Emergency Measures Act in one of the videos,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he says you should check your facts because this act was used before in Canada.
Yeah, for war, no?
No.
Or I think it was actually.
So I gave him the copy paste from the Canadian government's website, which says the Emergencies Act has been used once in response to the Canada convoy protests in 2022. The War Measures Act, which this act replaced, was used during the 2 world wars and during the October crisis. This motherfucker just answered me, "I'm glad you admit to promote misinformation."
Hold on, I'm gonna. This is on Instagram.
It's private.
Oh fuck! I thought I was looking so I could add him. What a goofy.
That's my response. What do you think?
See, a mental health professional. Yeah, that's it.
I wish you the best. I like to be super positive when I'm an asshole because it confuses.
But bro, that is so stupid. You're literally giving him the. He's like, I see you agree with me, sir. That you disagree.
Like that fucking tweet that I had.
I don't know why you talk to people online.
Well, I have to. I'm managing his account. People
don't
are
have to.
engaging.
You can-
We're growing the account.
You get notified. I don't
He
get
asked
any
me a question.
notifications. If I don't know the people, I don't even see the notification. I never
But
know.
you're a big famous comedian now. You're too big for your
I'm just
fans.
big. I'm not famous.
Famously big. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the pilot. It's not
Yes.
as bad as I remember, to be honest. I wish we had more opportunity. Like there are some arguably. You know what the pilot suffers from, like badly, poor acting, and by that I mean poor casting.
Yeah, no. I was Academy Award level acting. You know who I really enjoyed in it? Peter James.
Peter James is he's a breath of fresh air. in
Can I
it.
tell you something?
He is.
Not all the time. I realized what you just said about casting because we had to double him up.
Well, we doubled
Peter
him up on
James
purpose. Though.
Peter James worked
Devin.
as
No, not Devin. The
Leo.
brother, Leo.
He
Peter James
was-
as Leo is phenomenal.
the best Leo.
Yeah, as Devin, not so much.
Not so at all. I didn't like him at all.
But that wasn't a casting issue. We're like, it'd be fucking hilarious. You had said it if they look alike.
Yeah,
right?
it's just we realized that
didn't
this
work.
is supposed to be two different people. Like he didn't act.
Peter's a character actor.
Yeah.
He can do subtle well. I mean, I've had him do it and he does it okay, but really he's a character
Oh,
actor.
he was a great Leo.
Leo with no pants is fucking phenomenal. That scene alone
That was
is
a good
great-
line. Yeah,
The whole thing is great. Pants. Ah.
you're welcome.
Pants.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And that worked.
But
That was
yeah,
my
as
only.
Devin, but the Devin
That was the only
scene-
scene that I was proud of my acting. By the way.
The whole scene is phenomenal. It's really well done. Even on my end, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah. But your highlight of the entire thing, well, apart
Hassan?
from apart from finding the guerrilla filming like at the mall and all that stuff, which was awesome.
Yeah, we got thrown out of the
Your
mall. yeah.
highlight was this fucking zoom. There was just one moment where he zoomed
Well, I
in
snap zoomed on,
on
what's her
Delph's face.
name? That was an accident,
Oh,
by
yes,
the way.
yes,
Yeah, it was.
yes.
I
But
just
that
did it.
was the fun. That was the. I was like,
I was just readjusting.
more of this. Yeah, it
Because she wasn't talking in that scene.
was just perfect.
I was just getting reactions, so I just snap zoomed on her. She's like,
It was
What?
perfect.
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
She was
I
actually
remember
really
that.
well cast.
You're welcome. Sometimes I did it well.
And you also recast after shooting one of the actors.
Paul Balouyet for Andy Tenderloin.
And I rewatched the cut with Andy in it. They're both good. They're
both-
equally good.
I forgot what it was. I think his shirt was too loud. Do you remember that?
No, it wasn't a sound issue. I watched it.
No, his
you,
shirt was too loud.
you just thought it was too long of a scene. That's what it was.
Look at it again. You told me his shirt. Yeah, you told me his
because
shirt
of where
was
we
too loud.
were and the shirt he was wearing.
Yeah, you said it
there
was
something
there
weird.
was something weird with and we
Oh,
couldn't
yeah?
get him. Yeah,
I
that's what
didn't,
you told us.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
No, I remember
I don't
it was
because I
that.
listened to the audio cut yesterday.
No,
You
the
mean-
shirt
visibly loud.
visibly was
I thought
too
you meant
loud.
like shirt
no,
noise.
his shirt was too
Oh.
loud. You said
Yeah, he was wearing like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
something lines and
Did
you're
I
like it fucks
mispronounce
it up.
Hawaiian?
Yeah, how you would.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, you know what I've been watching? The Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Fucking interesting. So they dig a hole in this fucking ranch, like randomly in the Uinta Mountains in a ranch that someone bought, and all of a sudden water starts flooding out, and thousands of blind frogs come out. So they're like, "Yo,
What?
blind frogs." So they're like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why do these frogs have no eyes? That's really weird. Like their
Okay, they
eyes are
didn't
white."
have eyes. I was about to
No,
ask
they
how
did.
when-
They did. They just white their eyes.
Ah, okay.
Like
okay,
they've
okay.
evolved in darkness.
I see.
So the guy's like, "That's weird." So they take a water sample and they find like high levels of gold in it. So they start digging and they're like, "What the fuck is in here?" So the story basically is, oh, what you got for me? Nice. Biden's the
Black
best.
Lives Matter had tweeted yesterday. They go
That creepy Joe thing I shared is
listening to
amazing.
Biden declare the answer is not to defund the police, it's to fund the police. And like,
Didn't you say we were gonna?
yeah, it's called pandering. I'm a fucking fortune teller.
Who wants to send us cookies? Christine wants to send us cookies.
Not gonna happen, bro. You crazy?
Yeah, no, that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, that's literally an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Right now, call CSIS.
I'm trying to understand.
You get Christine cookies. Call ceases.
What else do we have in news?
No, I'm just looking at the chat. It says, don't accept the premise, Phil. Just say, yep, me, and then, okay.
Yeah, what do you,
I don't know what that means.
I don't understand your obsession with answering everyone.
I like engaging with people.
There's too much engagement. I don't
Yeah?
like private engagement. Yeah, write public stuff. If I see it, I'll comment. But private engagement, I don't have time for this shit.
I have an obsession with not replying to people.
Yeah, he does.
No,
yeah.
I like engaging because
used to engage
because
a lot.
I don't do lives on my channel, right? So like I don't have this. Sometimes I'll do the live premiere and I can chat with people, but like my schedule is not as fixed as the morning show. So like sometimes I'll post right after the morning show, or sometimes like this week. What camera am I on? I posted yesterday, and you guys can watch me go on about existential threat of
You
the war in
posted your
Ukraine.
podcast.
Yeah, yesterday.
I'm subscribed to you. I have notifications turned on. I was never aware. I even open my YouTube app. It's not in my
Went
main
live
page.
yesterday, 11:30.
I've seen none of it.
Interesting. I mean, I was not kind in the things I said.
It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, imagine trying to grow a channel when the people that
What do
are
I don't need to
subscribed,
imagine? I see
the
it.
people
I'm
that are
living it.
subscribed to you aren't getting notifications. That's what happens to me.
So, guys, if you are subscribed to me, if you're not, go subscribe, please.
Yeah, why don't
I'm putting out one podcast a week now. Like I'm being a good boy.
Good boy.
Also, turn on your notifications if they're not and you are subscribed, because if you're not getting videos, like now I'm concerned.
Yeah,
What did
totally.
I ever do to YouTube aside from call them out for being overlords?
Well,
I mean,
you-
there was that.
We're pro freedom, which apparently equates to what does it equate to now? Freedom, terrorism.
Yeah.
But didn't we also just say that we want Ukraine to have freedom? We just want a country of terrorists.
It's a different.
What
freedom.
do we want?
Well, but
Time
that's the
travel.
way it's going,
That's what we
though.
want, time travel.
That's the way it's going.
When do we want it,
Country
Phil?
That, sir, is irrelevant.
I like that. Yeah, so I'm down to. I already told you I'm writing for the new series, and then we'll see if we can actually make it happen. What kind of budget we require? I told you
I
there's
was thinking
stuff we
about it
could do.
yesterday. I was thinking about it. I want to shoot more stuff. I have a lot of stuff lined up in the spring that like are interesting, but like there's only one of them that's like pure like movie style fiction. It's a commercial, but like it's a full production. So I'm like super excited about it. But like I'd like to watching the pilot. I was like, we could do this better.
Of course,
Also, in the pilot, it was a very high concept world we built. Like
Yeah.
it was too much world.
too much world. Yeah, I agree.
And we spent too much time doing explaining that world.
I am with you.
The Devon scene at the beginning where you said Peter fell flat.
I didn't say he fell flat. You just said he fell flat. I said
okay,
it
I'm
was
saying
not the role for him.
It was not the role for him. I don't know if that's the truth. I think maybe.
No, it was not the role for him. It's the 100% the
So
truth.
here's what my counter theory. I think the way we shot that didn't allow either of you to really get into character.
Maybe.
Because we built that fake set,
Yeah.
and then I had to fake the camera angles because we had no time. And it feels cold and
It
not
was
real.
very
It
cold.
feels like a soundstage.
It does feel like
And
a
I think
soundstage.
that
It was
makes
technically a
It was a
soundstage.
soundstage. So it feels like it. Like there's one little poster on the wall as if it's an actual place.
Yeah. You tried though. You did the Hassan
I did what
scene.
I could. The Hassan scene is, by the way, in the cut, not in the final cut, but in that cut, there's a mistake in the Hassan scene. So I'm like hammering on the car, and for a few frames, I disappear
That's amazing.
while you guys are having a conversation. It's like tick, 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 and then I glitch out. My ping level went too high, and I vanish, and I come right back.
Yeah,
It was really funny.
There was some nice little movie magic that was done in that.
Yeah. I like to. I mean, I went to film school, so I am pretentious.
So
Like,
here's
I
my
grew up on
question.
Hitchcock. I have to be in the movie.
Here's my
Always.
question. So we're gonna start working once I get the scripts ready on the series. Now, is it in continuity with the pilot,
I think
or is
we
it a
should
brand new
ignore-
universe?
I think we should ignore the continuity of the pilot.
So what you're saying is
'Cause a lot has changed
We're
since then.
rebooting the series.
We're rebooting the series.
We're doing a reboot.
Very exciting.
That's how we should market it,
Yeah.
and everybody will be looking for this series that the
Only
much
patrons
beloved-
have it, yeah.
The much beloved early 2000s series Pantelis is being rebooted. People are like, I don't
Do you remember how much I
show.
was mad at you guys for that name of the show, Pantelis? I was like, we need a name, we need a long name. And I'm going through all these titles in my head, like a good
Pantelis.
title, and it feels like Pantelis. I go, no, that doesn't work. We need no, and Phil's just staring. He's like, that doesn't work. Pantelis, and then like that's the.
You
Then
know
I
what?
ask other people. I'm like, what do you think, Peter James? He's like, no, Pantelis, that's what works. And
You
then
disagreed
everyone,
with me until you saw the final cut where it's you pull the finger and it cuts to the title.
because it works because it's just one. It's the same argument I had about my name when I started doing comedy. When I argued against one name, and then it's like it looks better with one name. It's
does.
kind of the same thing, yeah. But I was like, it doesn't work, Pantelis.
I mean,
and then,
your full name is not marketable.
You're right.
Your first name, 100%.
Yeah.
But like, I have a hard time
It's
pronouncing.
Pantelis Hitler. It's very very
Himmler,
hard to
Himmler.
market.
It's pronounced Himmler. Pantelis von Himmler.
How funny would it be? Like, what's your name? Pantelis Adolf Hitler? Yeah, it's not marketable. Use use the first one.
Trying to think of an evil person. Oh, Pantelis Pot. Pantelis Pol Pot. What?
Oh, Pot, yeah. Pantelis
Pot.
Pol Pot, yeah.
Pantelis
Yeah,
Pol
no,
Pot.
no.
That's marketable.
Mao Zedong.
Mose Pantelis.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if
My
we're gonna.
last name is marketable. It works for me.
Are we gonna call it Pantelis again or something
I
else?
don't
I don't
know,
want to call it Pantelis.
I don't like your nomenclature choices.
I know.
I don't like how you title
I know.
things.
I know.
They're
But here's
funny
the thing.
in
Isn't
the
there-
moment.
Okay, so listen to me now. Will this not lead to brand confusion? If there is a Pantelis comedy,
It didn't work.
A Pantelis
it did
podcast,
not for
a
Seinfeld.
Pantelis French.
But he didn't have a podcast and he didn't have a show called Seinfeld aside from the show called Seinfeld.
There you go.
Like Curb, I hate the title mostly because for some reason, as a Greek person, as a mother tongue Greek speaker, I can't pronounce the third word in that sentence. I can't say it in
Enthusiasm.
English. Cannot say it.
Curb.
Your,
No. We'll say it together.
Curb.
Curb.
your
enthusiasm.
I'm not doing it.
Come on.
There's no way you can't say it. I'm sure you can say
I
it.
can't say it in a sentence. I can say it standalone.
Curb your enthusiasm.
Curb your enthusiasm. I can't. I switched
No
to-
way.
Serious?
I switched to the Greek theta and the sigma. I can't do it. I've been
Curb your
trying for-
enthusiasm.
Curb your enthusiasm. I can't say
Enthusi,
it.
you're saying.
I get
Oh
really fucking-
shit!
I
That's-
get.
I didn't know about this
Curb your-
handicap
That's
of
why I call it
yours.
curb. It's
That's
a
so
handicap.
weird.
You're
Curb your
telling me I've been
enthusiasm.
working.
Oh, that was close.
Curb your
I've been
enthusiasm.
working all these years with a verbal handicap.
Handicap, yeah. I'm verbally handicapped.
Oh, that's amazing.
Curb your enthusiasm. I get.
Enthusi.
I can say enthusiasm. No
But not
problem.
curb your
But I
enthusiasm.
really gotta focus all my energy. Like if I'm driving a car and I have to say it, we're all dead.
Yeah, if I'm not lazy, I can articulate properly in English.
Yeah.
I'm pretty articulate in
everyone.
general. Like I enunciate.
Not like everyone.
I think I enunciate
Most people's
pretty well.
problem is that they can't articulate,
You know what I hate? Or.
which is what happens in public speaking. That's
You know
why
when people say
fear.
or? Canadians, especially Greek Canadians, like
Yodel?
no, not or. Like
No, what I meant was-
our group or group. Yours or ours. Like the our becomes or. I hate that sound.
What do you mean?
No,
Like
what,
they mispronounce our, not the the hour.
Can you
like,
use it in a sentence, sir?
These are ours.
Yeah.
These headsets are ours. If there's an R before the hour, they'll say these headsets are ours.
Ours. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
ours.
I don't know if
Ours,
it's a
yeah.
Canadian
or
thing.
ours. These are our. Yeah, these are ours. Yeah. It's done. Yeah, I think it's Canadian.
no, but I was talking about like the focus. You said the focus.
Enthusiasm.
But
Yeah.
it takes a lot of focus and brain power to properly convey your thoughts and emotions into something, and when you wanted to bring it to something, when you wanted to mean something precise. So
That was the most imprecise thing you've ever said. I was waiting. I'm like, who's gonna take it?
He does this thing where he just needs to hear his own voice, so he just talks. He just says stuff.
I've been accused of the
no,
same.
no, but what I'm trying to say is that when you say
I
things,
want you to curb your
You have to say-
enthusiasm right now. I think I just healed myself. Curb your enthusiasm.
my stupidity.
Curb
healed
your
you.
enthusiasm.
You're welcome.
Curb your enthusiasm, dude. Curb your enthusiasm.
I told you can do
I'm
it.
doing it. I've cured my
I'm a
handicap.
big kid now.
Are you a healer? Was I speaking in tongues? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. I'm the Holy Bible. I'm the Bible.
Saint
Oh,
Pantaleimon.
Oh, what happened, Poseidon?
What's wrong? I want to see. I can't wait. No.
Poseidon, what's the matter?
I just saw something on Twitter here. I'll send it to you.
Curb your enthusiasm. Ah, fuck! I lost
'Cause
it.
I'm looking for stories to catch the morning show.
It is a morning show.
Yes.
Okay, you know what's a good story?
What?
No, I'm asking. Do you know what's a good story?
There's less and less cyclists on the road.
So, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
They're getting bombed in. All right. Hold on. Let me.
What are you looking at? Yeah.
I sent it to you. Okay. What else? What else we have in the news? What else has been happening?
Well,
Just,
it's mostly war.
Yeah, it's mostly war. COVID no longer exists.
Viva Fry sent me what's going on here. All right.
I love how they secretly they release those documents while all this shit is happening.
Okay, so are you repeating Phil's talking point from an hour and 14 minutes ago?
I didn't hear that talking point though.
That's how he started the whole fucking thing.
Oh.
That's how the show started. Where do you think you got that idea? It's not your original thought. You got it from him.
No, I was thinking about it.
No, he said it. That's why it was in your head. You didn't think about it. You just
I
repeated
heard
his
it, but
idea.
it's subconscious.
No, it was full conscious because it was on the show. People heard it online.
No, I understand. Meaning, like, I heard it, like my brain heard it, but I didn't actually hear it because I was doing other stuff.
You weren't doing other stuff. You were staring at. You were part of that conversation.
Okay.
You were part of that conversation. Then you're like, guys, I've thought of something. That's like going to watch Batman and then 3 days later being like, I have this idea, guys. There's a character, right? He's rich. He dresses like a bat. He solves crimes in a city called Gotham. It's like, dude, that's the plot of Batman. You're like, is it? Really? You think I thought about that subconsciously? No, you went and watched Batman.
No, but I understand. But you can reiterate what he said.
That's not what you were doing. You presented it like your thought. You're like, let me answer. Poseidon just came with breaking news.
All I know is I heard him use the word reiterate in a sentence.
Bro,
Was it used properly?
Maybe. Here's the thing, because he literally, when you left, you missed the best thing, because you know how he doesn't. He thinks every thought he has, which is normally stolen, is an original thought. He goes, you think it's weird that these documents are coming out now during all this? I go, wait, you mean the talking point Phil had an hour and 14 minutes ago on this very show?
That's
He's
how
like,
we opened the show.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's like, yes. No, he didn't. I'm like, yeah, he did. And then he's like, you think maybe I did that subconsciously? I was like, it's full consciously. You were here. You're part of the conversation.
It's somewhat subconscious because he didn't realize, I guess. But I think it's not a subconscious issue because you do this often. Like one of us will say something and then like 45 minutes later, you're like, bro, I just had an idea. What if, right? I think it just, because you know how you were saying it takes a lot of brain power to clearly articulate precisely what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I think you're like an old Intel Mac. There's not enough processing power. That's what's happening. You need a fucking update.
Yeah.
There's not enough processing power, so it takes you a little longer to get there. I think maybe your brain is, maybe you're focusing on other things. Maybe all that energy is somewhere else. Maybe it's because you're producing. Maybe you're thinking of weird porn you watched all the time. Maybe you're just too in love right now. I don't know. Maybe you're crazy in love. Maybe that's the answer.
No, I think it's that I'm doing multiple things at the same time.
I mean, but I've seen you do it when we're sitting in my office doing nothing and we're just talking. So it's not only now.
I love the yeah, but. He went to the yeah, but again. Yeah, but I...
No, but that was clear. He's saying, I think
except it's not true. He does it even when he's not doing stuff.
Okay, so yeah, but. So you yeah, butted me. Shame.
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 He's wearing the scarlet letter.
Shame. He's
The-
wearing
the
scarlet
scarlet
today, actually.
CK.
He's all red.
You're a whore.
That was uncalled for.
No, that's what it was.
I remember.
Yeah. I know.
Good scene.
Good scene.
Didn't she play?
And
What did she play?
scene.
And scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely make something again.
Yeah, you down?
I've been trying to, ever since we had that weird conversation about The Rock.
Like the wrestler?
No, I don't want to give more away of our conversation. It was Eyes Only.
Which one?
The movie pitch that you pitched at me when we were talking about my blockbuster pitch.
Oh, that was
Ever since that, I've been trying to figure out.
You're welcome.
No, not The Rock. Fuck The Rock. The Rock.
Rock's
You
a good
lost
idea.
me with the twist. I was like, eh.
That's a great twist.
It's okay.
That's a great
It
twist.
feels, you know what it feels like? It feels B-movie. And we don't have the budget to make it not feel B-movie. So like, let's not touch it. Let's find something else.
Let's just admit it's a great
I want to
idea.
tell an epic story of friendship. That's what I want to tell, I've realized.
All right, we're not making LGBTQ films.
Not that kind of friendship.
Oh. So here's the thing.
Like Brokeback Mountain without the gay parts.
And then I don't want to do it. I want to do
Okay,
Brokeback
fine.
Mountain
Oh,
with
the gay
only the
parts.
gay parts.
I do have a breaking story for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Go for it.
Tinder swindler Simon Leviev sued by real diamond family.
That's from yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about it.
It's
not
not
breaking.
breaking.
I don't think you know what breaking
It
means
says
either.
5 hours ago.
Yeah, but it's not breaking.
They lie, bro.
This happened yesterday. How's that breaking news? Breaking news.
It's breaking now to me, bro.
That's not what breaking news is.
We should find. You know what we need? We need a word to replace breaking
I like
news.
it. It's breaking now to me, bro. Dude, recycling is breaking now to you. It's not.
I want you from now on, every time you think it's breaking news for you, you got to be like, guys, hold on, this just in. So we know that that's what you're doing because it's just into you. It's weird. Part of me feels like George, he ruins the morning show. I'll be honest. I've thought of it. But I realize when he's not here, without him, it's something completely different. Without George,
falls apart.
It's
It doesn't
basically
fall apart. It's a whole different show. It's a whole podcast.
It's Phil and Pantelis in the morning.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It's fine. We make it because George depresses us sometimes. He'll be like, "Listen, guys,
Yeah.
the future,
So committed to the facts
the
that he's been
future
sold
is
on.
well, they're not really facts, yeah.
I know.
But the future is bleak. My man Judo, blah 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 blah, and then people are like, "That is sad."
You said nothing and everything at the same time.
He did. He did.
Yeah,
That
I
was pretty
pulled
good.
up
That was
Poseidon.
all right. Yeah. Because you use the brain power process to make enthusiastically
You know, you put
Power.
a word
Precise.
with another word together, and then it made
sentence.
a sentence.
Grammar, punctuation.
So,
Language.
so apparently he's being sued by the real diamond family now.
I have not seen the Tinder Swindler. I was not swindled by him on Tinder. I don't know anything about this story.
I will tell you. You want me to crib notes? Fast.
No, I want to watch it. He swindled some people on Tinder.
He
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
swindle anybody. It's just a bunch of idiots that gave him money.
So a bunch of people got swindled. 'cause
He's
they're
the
dumb.
victim in this whole thing.
I don't know about
His
that.
enemies were out to get him.
I'll let you know after I watch.
You know, but the
It's true.
but I don't want to.
You watched it, no?
I watched it. Yeah.
Can we agree that
Look,
idiots
I have to
gave
say,
him money?
the women are dumb as fuck.
No, not in
Women in
general.
general? Oh,
We're
okay.
talking about
No,
just in the
I'm
show.
talking about these women in particular.
Okay.
Are even dumber than the usual-
average broad.
The average broad.
Wow.
I'm gonna slap him.
But because they brought this to Netflix, but they didn't get paid to do this. They could have gotten paid.
What do you mean they didn't get paid?
They didn't get paid.
Netflix didn't buy any of the
Because-
rights
Hold
to
on.
their stories.
So hold on. So their appearance was free.
Yes, and the story that they brought was free. They didn't get paid for
There's
Well,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
because
Do you-
at the end,
Do
because
you know
at-
that for a fact?
well, because at the end they say they're still paying off their debts.
I mean,
They could have
no.
used this opportunity to make some extra casharoo.
I mean, maybe their debts are way bigger than the payout. There is no universe where Netflix filmed a documentary, took the rights to someone's story, and those people showed up as victims and did not ask for any kind of compensation, either on the front end or the back end. If they did, then you are right. They are stupid. But I have a hard time believing that.
Well, maybe some people do that. They
Some
go,
people
think so,
do, but if they were just like an interview guest, like even an
I think
expert
they got
asks
together.
for money to come
'cause
on a
they're
show.
here's the thing: they're still paying off the debts, and they didn't. I don't think they got compensated at all.
That's the key here. You don't think. You don't know. You
Yes,
have
I
not looked.
understand.
You're
Look,
just
this-
guessing.
But I understand. But this is theoretical.
But now you're running. Yeah, now
Yes,
you're just
it's
running with it.
theoretical, based off of what they
theoretical.
based off of what they said themselves. You understand? I'm going based off of what they said themselves.
I don't know about that.
So,
I
like-
think you're basically just assuming something based on another set of information that you have.
Poseidon, I'm
Which
going
is-
to take it one step further.
Yeah, go
me.
for it.
I never want to hear you broads complain about the wage gap ever again. This is clearly your fault. If it was my story, I would have asked to get paid. This is 100% your problem, ladies. Deal with it amongst yourselves. Don't bring us into this mess. Not only did you let some asshole trick you into giving him all your money because you're stupid, but then you didn't want to get paid for doing a job, and then you complain that you didn't get paid as much as the dudes that did the job. I'm pretty sure they just asked to get paid. Have a meeting amongst yourselves. Deal with it.
I'm confused.
But I'm pretty sure as well. Like I think they got together and like, yeah, we're gonna stick it to him by releasing this.
He doesn't care. He got more popular.
documentary.
He's
super
actually
popular.
charging 20 G's now to do appearances at clubs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This
he's
guy's
making
awesome.
a killing. He's kind of a
And
genius.
he sued Netflix.
That's not going to go anywhere. Because they didn't do anything wrong. They just reported the story.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a part. That's why I know that they gave money for that story to be told. Just that.
Also, his security guard is being sued. He is suing Netflix apparently. I wonder if he can sue though, because he
I
was.
don't know.
People, I don't know, because they're saying they're still on Tinder, those girls. I mean, why wouldn't they be on Tinder?
Maybe
They're
they
allowed
should
to.
move to Hinge.
Yeah,
I look, because if we want to take it that far, they shouldn't be allowed on the internet. They're fucking dumb. Every Nigerian's gonna tell them, "Can I have some money? Because I'm a prince." So yeah,
I am
okay,
Prince.
yeah, they're allowed. Like, there's no law against them.
No, yeah.
It's not Tinder. Tinder has nothing to do with any of this.
Tinder is just, it's like getting mad. It's
Tinder.
like going to fucking Tim Hortons and you meet someone waiting in line and they screw you over 6 months later.
you're mad
like,
at Tim
fuck
Hortons.
you, Tim Hortons.
Yeah, Tinder has nothing to do with this.
No.
Nada, not a thing. Nothing to do with this Tinder. This is just.
It's just a good title, Tinder Swindler.
Yeah, this is just IQs not working. Low IQs.
No IQ. Yeah.
My
That's
enemies
what
are after me. Send me 70 G's. Okay. Take out second loan on your house. Okay. Fucking idiots.
200 grand.
So stupid.
200 grand, bro.
Listen, max out your credit card. I pay you later. Makes sense. Everything checks out.
First of all, how are they getting loans so easily, bro? Like I can't get a fucking
It's like the
$1,000
guy who
loan.
tried to swindle me 2 weeks ago. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. A guy tried to swindle you for $16.
That was the weirdest fucking thing.
What?
Did we tell this story on the morning show?
No,
No.
say it, please do. I want to hear this.
20 years ago, for 6 weeks, I worked with this guy at a restaurant.
Dated.
No, we worked together. We had a few shifts together. I know him, but not really.
Yes. I know him in passing.
Yes.
Not me. I have no idea who this
No,
is.
no, I'm agreeing that I know him in passing. I mean,
So, small pause, by the way. Sorry, because we're talking about this. I don't want to lose the
Yeah.
thing. Christine said apparently they raised $3 million in a GoFundMe. So
For who?
Oh, for the ladies.
For the ladies. So you know what? Congratulations is in order to them.
Yeah, I would like GoFundMe to send that money to Black Lives Matter.
I think that would be a better use of that money.
Way better use than
So that
supporting
Black
these
Lives-
fucking idiots.
So that BLM can refund the police with Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second. We're gonna raise money for these fucking imbeciles. Give that money to some kid that needs treatment.
Look, I'll be honest. This is the truest form of charity. There's people who have a mental handicap, and you're trying to help them.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
You've turned me around.
It's like
Phil.
a mitzvah. You're
Or-
doing a good deed.
They're so dumb that they actually hinder society. Therefore, you can argue that they're terrorists.
They do hinder society because now there's banks that didn't get their money back. There's shitty loans.
Counter argument.
Yes.
They may be hindering one section and subsection of society, but they are helping another subsection grow. And by doing so, Netflix
Jews?
and the
Oh.
industry.
What did you say? I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that.
I wasn't waiting for. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, it's because you haven't seen the movie. That's why you're
Oh,
laughing.
okay. No, yeah, okay. No, I just was caught off guard. And now
He's
they're
an
bringing
Israeli
happiness.
terrorist.
They're bringing happiness.
Yeah, he is Jewish. That's why I said it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know what his real name is anymore. I don't even know what his fake name is. He's just a Jew with glasses.
Yeah,
That's why his enemies were after him, man.
Yeah, that's
so
what he
it's all
said.
more believable.
My
now.
enemies are after me, bro. This guy's awesome.
man, he is though. Like I'm impressed. He sticks to the script, man.
He's a method actor.
He
He
is-
would not have changed the jokes I gave him in the play.
He is method.
He's method. He would have.
He created Simon Leviev. I don't know how the fuck you say that shit.
And he played it to a T.
He became.
Bro, you know what he did? He was going on Yakuza and partying Yakuza.
Bro,
he
he
going
was
on
take-
You
Yakuza.
mean, do you mean Yashts?
Yeah, Yasht.
Okay.
He was
I
going
was
on
confused.
Yasht and Yakuza
Yashts.
and private jets and all that.
Was he
all
on
with money.
Macarons?
All with money that was not. All with money that he got from dumb bitches that he was like, "Yo, I need some money." Like, okay. And then they were complaining, bro. He's amazing. He would take your money because you gave it to him because you're stupid, and he would take this broad out, and then he would call that broad the next day, get more money from her to take the next broad out. This guy's awesome.
Isn't that how rich people buy stocks? It's like,
Yeah.
it's the same concept.
Yeah.
He was just shorting women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy reaches out to me who I haven't seen in 20 years and I barely know
Oh yeah, back
on
to
a
that story,
Thursday. And he says, "Hey, Phil, and he tells me his nickname. I'm like, what's up?
It's Billy Bob.
It's Billy Bob. I'm like, what's up, Billy Bob? Like, question mark. 3 days go by.
So
No response.
yeah, no response in 3 days.
Then on the third day, I rested because it was Sunday.
Good.
And I get a Facebook video call incoming from him, which I ignore. I'm like, what the hell? But
I hate it when
hate
people
it. Yeah,
video
yeah, yeah.
call and you're not on
the
video
only person
call
who can
standards.
video call me is my wife, my parents, unfortunately, because I prefer if they just regular call, and my sister. Those
I
are
don't
the
like
only
video
people.
calls at all. It's too futuristic. I already told my wife, if you ever try to video call me, I will beat you in the face with the phone. Carry on.
Aggressive. And he calls, but now I'm curious. I'm like, why would this motherfucker call me after these 3 days? So I reply, hey, this is a lie, by the way, what I told him. I'm at my kid's show, can't talk on the phone. What's up?
Oh,
He
okay,
goes,
that's fair.
I'm like, because I'm curious too. Like, why is the guy calling me? He responds, hey, man, listen, hope you're doing well. Don't mean to bother you, brother. It's just that my car broke down and I need a tow. Can you email transfer me $16 and I'll transfer it back to you when I get home? Now, think of the logistics here. He needs money to go into his digital account to pay something in person because there's no money in it. But when he gets home 20, 30 minutes later, it will have money in and he'll send it back to me. That's the premise. Makes no sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at
So I
all.
was like, what the hell are you talking about? No, I haven't seen you in 20 years.
He's low budget Tinder swindler.
And
My
then he
enemies
said
are
me-
after me. I need $16.
And then he answers me, I'm at Plaza Codenej.
Yeah, that's
Which
low
is very
budget.
specific. That's how I know it's not a bot.
I
Because
just read something so stupid. I think I got cancer.
Oh, nice.
okay, we'll get to it.
In our
We'll get to your
chat.
diagnosis.
in our chat. Uh-oh.
And I say, I see this picture. He sends me this goofy photo of him like this in his car, and I block him. And then I send it to him, and he's like, "What to you?"
Oh yeah.
And you're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, who asked for $16?
$16.
It's very specific.
Then my wife went into his Facebook account, like the public page, to see like, is this guy been hacked or anything? And for the past 6 months, he's been telling people, if you get weird messages from me, it's not me. So Anna's like, maybe he's been hacked, and I'm like, no, maybe this is his cover story.
No, he's been hacked.
Well, how is he sending me specific questions that he
He
could
never
never
sent
know?
you a me specific question.
Plaza Codenej.
He sent
the
you a
nickname.
him specific question.
He's not from the neighborhood.
They know him. How do you know where he lives and what he does, bro?
I know where he lived then.
Oh, yeah, all that-
I know all the Greeks from my neighborhood.
All that means is that the people that hacked him knew him. That's all this tells me.
Maybe. It's interesting, though.
Because it's so stupid for him to do this.
Why 16?
That's why they
Why
should.
not 19?
'cause
Tell me
peop-
about the cancer-causing stupidity.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Oh,
wasn't
sorry.
listening.
Christine wrote, and
That's
Fresh
right.
and Fit keeps claiming that all women wants man with money, yet this dude was broke and got cute chicks.
Well, no, they thought he had money.
Exactly.
Oh, that was a dumb statement. God
Yeah.
damn it. I thought I was gonna make fun of you. So wait, are you saying fresh and fit are correct?
Sadly.
Oh no,
On
that's
this, yes.
that's a dire state.
But
for
look,
women.
no, here, hold on.
It's not all women.
It's not all women, but here's the thing. Women, especially nowadays, are going to be more naturally attracted to men with more money because it goes in line with their survival instinct.
Yeah.
You understand? So
What are you saying? My wife has no survival instincts? What are you implying?
no,
Your wife's a lemming.
no, but
She's jumping off the list.
because when a man has money, the man has money. It means that he can take care of himself. He can take care of her. He can take care of. You understand? So
Yeah, but you've been the whole time you know your wife. You always make fun of yourself because you're a filmmaker, but you've been working. You've been actually doing shit.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, exactly. And you,
No,
and
I
you-
just mean like I don't come from wealth. Like I don't have.
That's not what I'm.
I don't
trying
come
to-
from wealth
but
either.
It depends. Sometimes there's different standards for wealth as well. You know, maybe
Yeah.
you know. So
Like you can have wealth in dollars or in inches. I understand. I understand what
no,
you're
no,
saying.
no, no, no.
I'm very wealthy in my soul.
My soul is poor and broke.
Oh.
It's
You know, but no, but like
dark.
For some women, it could
I
just be like
understand.
as
I
long as
understand
he
what you're
works
doing.
and provides. like,
Emily
you know,
says she doesn't care about wealth. She pays for her own shit. That's why we're dating. I trust her. She pays for her own shit. That's all it is.
she's got a lot of shit to pay for.
No, a lot of people like to be independent. They don't like to depend on other people. I never liked that either. I never liked depending
Oh,
on someone
Christine
else.
was make joke, bro.
Oh, she was sarcastic.
Yeah. You can't read sarcasm, you fucking dipshit.
No, it's in writing. You can't. She should have
Exactly.
put parentheses sarcasm.
I be sarcastic.
Was that sarcastic?
Yeah.
Le sarcasme
It's
pas
for
très
sure that
bien,
it
là.
can't be everyone. It can't be all women. Because I know for myself, I don't like the idea of depending on someone else for anything. I want to be independent. So I'm sure a lot of people, women too, like are like that. They don't want to. You don't want to have the fear of oh fuck. I'm beholden to this fucking guy's mood swings.
What is fresh and fit, by the
Was
way?
mood swings?
Huh?
What is fresh and fit?
They're
What is she referring to?
they're two mentally handicapped, not kids. They're not kids. They're young, but they're adults. But they have a podcast in
Are they men?
Miami. They're men. Yeah.
So their podcast is called Fresh and Fit, and they're from Miami. Okay, I have a good idea already. Go on.
Yeah, but they're mental handicaps. But they put on a show and they give other
Like me, they can't pronounce certain words.
no,
or-
they're
Oh,
they're
okay.
mentally handicapped and they give advice to other mentally handicapped individuals, which is kind of fun. Like to watch retards give advice to other retards is pretty fun.
Like Love on the Spectrum. That kind. I don't. think
Yeah,
that's
but
the
they
same
passed
thing.
the spectrum. Yeah, no, they're way past it. Yeah, they're severely mentally retarded. And yeah, they have this show on YouTube. It's been tanking the past year because they said some really retarded shit. But they're still out there doing their thing. Yeah,
Also,
And heinous
Christine
shit.
doesn't. Christine, you don't know how tall I am.
yeah. The racist against Haitians.
No.
That's very specific.
They lose me right there. They lose me right there.
Very specific.
Very
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. They're bottom of the food chain.
So they're just talking about like alpha male shit. That's their thing.
Well, no,
Is that what she's saying? Like I don't know who they are.
They're talking about extra chromosome males.
It's the.
No, what I mean is, what do they think they're talking about?
Yeah, Schultze destroyed them. Yeah,
Oh, did he? Okay, so
yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. That should give me all
He
the
even
information.
felt bad for them. He's like, I don't even want to release this podcast. I'm like, nah, release it because you guys are gonna look stupid. Nah, we ain't. He's like, fucking.
Oh, hold
retard.
on.
they were on
He
his show?
invited.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
invited.
Like last month, yeah. And then he said to DJ Academics, he's like, I didn't even want to release it, but they're such retards. Like, nah, we look fine.
Did he release it?
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go listen to it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
amazing.
gonna get a laugh.
Yeah.
Does he ruin them?
He doesn't have to. They're just retarded. They ruin themselves.
no.
He's trying to give them outs to not look retarded, and they're like, nah, I'm a drool. You know?
Have you ever interacted with
Jesus
Schultz?
Christ.
Like,
Yeah, we've met at JFL.
I honestly, of all the comics that I've seen rise up in the last like 10 years, he genuinely seems like he'd be fun to be around.
He's the only comic that was not in my circle that I've given a genuine face-to-face like big compliment to. He was the only guy. Yeah, I grabbed him after one of his shows. We were upstairs.
Grabbed him.
Oh, I grabbed him.
Grabbed him
And-
by the.
Yo,
grabbed him by the
breaking
dick.
fucking news. Apparently, you, Pantelis, Pantelis Paul Pot,
Yeah. No, I
Sexually
told him.
harassed Andrew Schultz.
I told him. I gave him the biggest compliment I ever gave a comic. I said,
love to hear this.
because I had heard a lot of
If
stuff
you wanna
about him, but
say
then
it.
I got to watch him, and I think I told him, "You are the truth, bro. It's real."
That's big fucking words from you.
Because a lot of comics are fake. You know what I mean? I don't feel like a lot of comics, bro. I'm like, you're not at my level. And then I saw him, and I was like, bro, you're the fucking truth. There's nothing I could do. If he continues, he should. You know, he's a big star now.
He is, yeah.
He deserves, with the work that he puts in and the quality of his
It's fucking nuts, yeah.
of the quality
He
of
has a
his
good team.
stand-up.
He has a really good team.
Forget that for a team for a second, but the quality of his stand-up and the fact that he won't fold for anyone. he deserves to be even bigger. And people can say, what does that mean? He's already huge. But there's other like levels to go to. He deserves it tenfold. And the thing is, he hangs out like, say, Akash Singh, another real motherfucking dude.
I watched his Rogan
Another
interview.
real fucking dude. Not just a Rogan. Look at he's a good fucking dude.
No,
He's a good comic.
I've seen
He won't
online.
fold.
I've never seen him live, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, we had him on 2 Drink Minimum, Akash. He was the last guest before the pandemic.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but I've never seen
great
him do
fucking
stand
dude.
up. I mean,
I
live.
don't like a lot of people that I don't know, like if they're strangers. But these guys, both when I had first met them, one I had met before the other, right away I liked them.
I was listening to the Rogan podcast, not watching, listening to it. Like just to make the distinction. And Rogan, every so often, he would go down these like weird little tangents, and Akash is like, nah, like I'm not gonna follow you. It's like, sure. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't know anything about that. He's like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm dumb, man. He just didn't want to go down that road. He's like, I'm dumb. I don't know anything about it. I was like, that's funny. That's legit. Like, it's objectively funny. He's like, no, I'm stupid.
Imagine, yeah, Abba had went on Fresh and Fit back in the day. I don't know if he went back. That would be so funny.
I'm gonna look into these.
Just called them
motherfuckers. I'm
retards, and Abba's
curious.
like, nah, we water under the bridge.
Apparently, they're supposed to debate Ethan from H3H3.
How do
Debate.
you
And,
debate
and Hassan
Ethan?
Piker.
Oh, that's
Oh,
gonna.
God.
Oh my God, that's gonna be such a fun debate. Yeah. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's just
I've
noises
seen these
coming.
dumb
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
It's just noises coming from both sides. Hassan. Yeah.
These guys are popular.
Yeah, everyone's popular, but everyone has their niche.
I think we should find their niche and burn it.
No, they're the type of people that self-sabotage.
Eventually, yeah, they'll
Yeah,
do
they
something
just do
crazy.
stupid things,
The way
yeah.
Logan Paul did.
It's like
Eventually, they'll happen upon a body. Remember that?
Logan Paul got bigger since then, bro.
Yeah, I
No,
think,
but
I think,
yeah, 'cause he
I think
rebuilt,
the Paul
but for
brothers
a
are
while.
kind of smart, actually.
Yeah, man.
The what
they keep-
brothers?
The Paul brothers.
Yeah, dude. All they did was they created a fake controversy by murdering a couple of Japanese people, and then pretending that they committed suicide, and then now they're mega stars.
I like how you look to the camera.
You guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Oh, we didn't know whether it was a body until we knew it was a body, and
He
then, you
killed
know,
a couple of
like,
Japanese
we're so
people, and he's
sorry.
like this: suicide.
Yeah, it was at the foot of Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah,
No,
he
wrong
went
mountain.
to-
Wrong mountain.
He went to the suicide forest.
Yeah, he killed himself. What do you mean he killed himself? He approached me. These hands are deadly weapons.
And the other
That
Paul
was his
just
original promo.
He was practicing box. That's how he learned he could box. He punched a bunch of
this is
Japanese dudes
to
to
death.
Yeah.
To fucking death.
I think he was one of the first people also to get heavily shit on for being disrespectful. I think, like towards.
But everyone's disrespectful. Like
I mean,
I remember
Jackass
that
were
time. It was
disrespectful.
the only problem I had with that whole thing is I think they showed video of a dead person.
Yeah.
That I found disrespectful. But
Yeah.
anything else,
They
I
like
don't care.
posed with it, sort of. Like, not like how, but they were like filming around and they stayed around.
They
It
had
wasn't
like a weekend at Bernie situation where they took him
Almost.
to a sushi shop.
Because it was Japan. I see what you did there. I like it. I hope it had the little conveyor belt and they were like,
Yeah, making fun of the forest or whatever. I don't mind any of that. You're allowed to.
whatever.
The
yeah.
disrespect is it's someone's person and you're videotaping a dead. That I'm with them.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I think that was the outrage about it. Was the dead body? It wasn't
No.
about-
People were outraged in general because people don't know what to be outraged about, so they listen
yes.
to other people, right? It's kind of like Rogan. Rogan, the clip when it came out, the whole look at him dropping the N-bomb, bro. Even Samuel L. Jackson said the dumbest thing. Samuel L. Jackson came out, who uses the N-bomb a lot. Tarantino uses it. Tarantino writes it. He said Tarantino, it's okay because it's in it's in context, it's in film. This guy, it's not okay because he's trying to elicit a laugh. But that means that you just heard that he's a comedian and you think he's using it as his jokes. The context of the clip, he wasn't calling anyone who's using it as a joke. It was within the context he was saying, like someone said this. And it had nothing to do with,
Do
it
comics
wasn't
really
a
just
punchline.
drop the N-bomb so they can feel edgy?
Open micers. Open mic. You could
Really?
use the N-bomb. You could obviously use it. There's no rules against
remember
it.
in
but
Dichotomous,
it has
I
to be
wrote it
used
into the script.
No, but it has to be used properly, and no one's gonna. Oh, okay, it makes sense. But if it's just to say it to shock people, then no one cares. It's kind of like if you go out there and you're like, I don't know, about anything, like fucking cunts, fucking bitch, you're just swearing for no reason. It's not funny.
When I shot Dichotomous, it was in the script.
Yeah.
There was an N-bomb in the script. And I remember discussing it with like the only two actors. Yeah,
That's a good joke.
it is a good joke. The only two actors who weren't.
And that was a tag on you. You're the one who said it.
Yeah, I know. But I mumbled it. She doesn't hear it when I mumble. So it was in the script, and when it came down to the actor who had to drop the N-bomb, I asked him, I go, you cool with this? He's like, makes perfect sense for the character. He's a monster. I'm like, cool. Then I discussed it with like the one black guy on set and the Indian guy, and they're both like the guy's a neo-Nazi racist. It makes sense that he
Yeah,
would drop
that's
this
the
word,
context, yeah.
right? And it's at a point in the script where I want you to be disgusted by him, right? Like it crescendos. Then all the white guys on set, I don't know if we should do it. I was like, why are you guys upset? Like everyone who could be offended by this has signed off on it that it makes sense. I wrote it. I checked with them. I think it makes sense. I want a second opinion. You guys, why do you worry? They're like, what will people think? Well, guys, we're not just saying it. There's a reason.
We're not just putting it.
It was such a weird experience.
We're not just putting it in the YouTube chat to get the channel in trouble.
Yeah.
We're
JM.
You're a clever girl. You are a clever bastard, bro.
It's about to happen, isn't it?
But they tried to go after Tarantino.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, and he
remember that?
didn't give a shit
Yeah, he
enough
didn't
for
give a
them to
shit. That's
care.
how you should.
Tarantino is
I think the way Rogan handled it was the worst way to handle it.
when they allowed a supercut to be made of him.
No, well, yeah. When he came out, he's like, "Yeah, it sounds. I'm very sorry." What are you sorry about? In one sentence, you'd say it's out of context. In the other sentence, you're like, "Yeah, I'm sorry that it was out of context." That doesn't make any fucking sense. You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah. It's Anyways, that's all I'm saying. Logan Paul actually a national hero, and people haven't realized it yet. Although
I don't know that I'd go there.
he's a national hero.
Sure.
He's a Puerto Rican superstar. So he's in Puerto Rico now. Yeah.
Is he?
He's Puerto Rican. Yeah. He doesn't want to pay taxes. Smart.
Yeah,
I like it.
he has a podcast too.
Yeah, he does have a podcast.
Thank you for that bit of information. That was really changed the whole
He
conversation.
had Jordan Belfort on it. Very interesting. Listen.
You know who that is?
I do not.
Wolf
I know
of
the
Wall Street.
name.
Yes.
Oh, Jordan Belfort. Yeah.
They talked about stuff,
Stuff?
pyramid schemes and such.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I saw clips of this on Instagram.
Oh, he spoke about a crazy story, I think, on it.
And don't tell
Like,
me
it was-
on our
it's
show,
very- it's very
a podcast
disgusting.
story you heard on another show that you're going to destroy.
Yeah.
Any
No, I
other
wasn't
breaking
gonna say
news?
it. I was just saying.
Oh, you was just saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but-
Julian, you probably only see it the way because he's been moving his views to the left lately. So you probably
Who's
were
this?
more in line with him before, and now you find him cringe because he's no longer aligned. No. Are you talking about Ethan Klein? No, that's objectively he's turned cringe.
He was always a little bit cringe.
But he was what's it called? Passive. That's why people didn't think it was
exactly.
cringe. Now it's very like just random, like fuck this guy. Why does it? Like it's very cringe. It's like, "Ugh, bro, okay, just do your own thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes videos about other people to see if he can get clout from that, like to attack other people. Be like, now we have a rivalry, like with Rogan. Rogan doesn't even know who the fuck he is. He's like, I'm rivals with him. He's like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Who's this?
It's sad.
Oh, sorry.
Ethan Klein.
Oh, Ethan
yeah.
Klein.
It's sad. It's weird. It's like I don't know. It's a street hockey team, and they're like, our rivals, the Montreal Canadiens, can't handle us. Like they don't know who the fuck you are.
It's
I mean,
actually,
the H3H1, what is it called?
do you know why he does that?
It was big once
I
upon
think
a
the
time.
It
reason
was,
why
yeah,
he
and then
was.
because it was big because the fan base was huge. People followed him along, and then they realized he can't podcast, and it started to go down. So he's like, "Ooh, I got to get that negative shit." The
It doesn't
YouTube,
feel like
the YouTube
it feels
fighting.
more like a weird because
that's why I
middle
said-
of the day talk show.
But the reason why I had trouble, I didn't want to call us YouTubers, even though we're on YouTube, is because what I saw from YouTubers like him, it was this weird. This YouTuber said this, like this weird gossip.
Yeah.
Basically feuds to fuel views.
I used
which
to
I
never
hate that
use the
shit.
term either, but at this
Yeah.
point, I use it in like my descriptions because I mean, people check out my YouTube channel, so whatever.
Yeah.
And because he was like at the peak of YouTube.
He was one of the first.
That was when
besides
YouTube was
Rogan
blowing
to
up.
be
Yeah,
doing
exactly,
video
you know?
podcasting, right?
So, seeing as he's no longer as relevant, he wants to cling on to that relevance. So I think that part of the reason why he does all that shit is because of that. But just,
Yeah.
he probably made all
Yeah.
kinds of money. Just, enjoy your life. Just take the natural course of things. You don't have to do all this fucking negative shit.
I mean, but
Yeah,
you
well,
have
like when
nothing
it's not
else to
working,
offer.
you don't have to fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I see what you
You
mean.
know?
Yeah, no, I'm not against you. I'm 100% with you.
Sorry.
You right there, buddy?
Yeah, I was just a little
Is
sleepy.
your wife mad at you?
No, she's fine. She's mostly mad at you.
All right, well,
Yeah.
it's a great line.
You're the villain I need in my relationship.
Yeah, okay. I'll take
It's
it.
like, why don't you do the dishes? Pantelis said the N word today. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
And he said only N-words do the dishes.
They're not even, they're white dishes. They're white crystal.
That's what he said. They love cleaning
Yeah,
kosher
porcelain.
crystal. Yeah, they love cleaning the whites. That's what he said about him. So
Gotta
I'm scared to
separate
do
the
dishes.
whites. What do you mean? He was talking about laundry, though.
Yeah.
He goes, well, okay. I wonder if she's still listening and cringing. She's rolling her eyes so hard right now, I can feel it.
She's on my side. She's like, Pantelis is not a villain. But I am.
I think you'll just live too long.
Me?
Yeah, you've become the villain.
No, not yet.
Yeah, not
I
yet.
still have a long ways to go. I want to become like the Joker.
And then your mustache will get pointy.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yes.
I'm
I
be
see
like,
you more of a penguin.
I'm more of a Wario.
Yes.
Ah, I'm going around stealing nuggets.
I guess he's Super Mario.
No, he's not my equal. I have to find an equal, and then I will be his Wario.
No, it's not equal. It's
Right here.
Nemesis.
Yeah, you're
You
not my
need to be
nemesis.
equal
You have
to be a
equal
nemesis. Like the Flash and the
Yeah.
Reverse Flash, they're more
Yeah.
or less the same thing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Batman and the Joker, I never got that. Like
Yeah.
beat the shit out of him. That's it. Be done.
Batman and the Joker, they're polar opposites. They're
I
nemesis.
just never understood how he couldn't beat the crap out
They're
of
both geniuses.
him. That's true.
Yeah.
One evil, one less evil.
Neither of them are truly evil
Did
because
you see Batman yet?
no, but I heard the best things about it. I have tickets to go on Friday.
I heard excellent
Yeah,
things.
true.
I heard one bad criticism of the film, which is this is the least interesting Bruce Wayne we've ever had.
Okay. I
But
heard.
that the story, it serves the story.
Oh,
Like, they
I heard
focus
that
on
this is,
Batman more.
this is one of the greatest Batman stories ever told
I
on
think
film.
tonight I'm going to watch the Spider-Man movie because I haven't seen it yet. And it's available on digital now.
No way!
I
It's
just haven't
so
had a chance.
good.
I know. I wanna
What
see it.
digital? Where is it
No,
available?
I thought Apple 28th.
Oh, you
was
can just
going to
rent
Apple
it?
TV. I'm going to check right now. Anna,
So
Anna, are you
good.
listening? Check, please.
It's so good. If it's, I thought it was coming out in the summer.
I read February 28th for streaming on Apple for rent. So I'm going to have to pay like $26
Still, it's worth it.
for it. It is. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Spider-Mensch. I want the German version.
Spider-Mensch. Is that the Spider-Mensch? Isn't it the
No Way Home, right?
Israeli version? Yeah,
No, it's not available yet. They lied to me.
I told you.
What is this nonsense?
Yeah, let's see. And Jimmy
Pre-order. Why would
Dore
I
is
pre-order something that has no supply quantity?
much better than who? Wait, the Young Turks are garbage. Yeah, that's obvious.
Young Turks are garbage,
Any
yeah.
pro-genocide people, all
Not
that,
okay
yeah,
on this channel.
Not okay on this channel, bro. I'll tell Christine that much. If Christine is down with genocide, this ain't the channel for her. But Jimmy Dore, yeah, Jimmy Dore was one of them too. But I think now he does his own thing, just alone, and he tours with it too. Jimmy
sorry,
Dore
I'm not
has
paying
done
attention.
some good work too. Jimmy Dore notoriously also spit on Alex Jones. He's like, I was coughing. So there's some funny shit that Jimmy Dore's done. You remember that, Poseidon?
No.
He spit on.
Yeah, they changed it. It's not out yet.
No, they never changed it. This was
I had read
due in the summer.
it
You
was
misread.
supposed to happen February 28th.
No, you misread. It was always in the summer. It's still in theaters, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You make a misread.
Yeah. I want them to bring back Punisher. Yeah, good Punisher would be good. Go look at the clip of Cenk Uygur about
Sad, no.
the Snake Island story. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm not defending Cenk Uygur. He's a piece of garbage. But all of us in the beginning were told misinformation about Snake Island. We thought it was real, exactly, and they killed all those people. We didn't know
And all those
what
people
we know
started
now.
giving interviews.
Then those people started giving interviews, yeah. We had no idea. So in Cenk Uygur's defense, we all fell for it. We fell for the ghost of Kiev. I fell for that too.
Yeah,
I thought that was
100%.
real.
I thought that was real.
I mean,
too.
there was literally no information. Unconfirmed kills, unconfirmed pilot, unconfirmed airplane model.
But it was everywhere. The news was talking about it. It made it seem
but,
real.
But all the stories said unconfirmed everything. You're like, okay, it's a cool story.
Yeah.
You know, it's a real fucking story. Vasily Zaitsev.
Snake Island also was everywhere. We thought it was real the way they depicted it.
Turns out, fake
Not
news.
so real.
So essentially, the real story, what happened was when they told the ship, go fuck yourself, the ship was like, all right. And they docked and they said, all right, we'll take guys prisoner.
Mid-April.
They even that picture of the small girl yelling at a soldier. Did you see
yeah,
that?
another
That's
fake
from
one from years
Palestine.
ago.
From
Yeah.
Palestine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's from Palestine.
Yeah,
and
a
Israel.
lot of fake
I mean,
shit.
how did people fall for that one? Like, or even how did you
That
fall
one was
for
a
that
little
crane?
obvious.
It was clearly an Arabic crane.
Yeah, the
Can't believe you
crane. I
paid for
fell
that.
from the actual crane. Yeah, I used all my Bitcoin on that.
You? Crane?
I
Is that what
misunderstood.
happened?
They said something about cranes saving Europe. I misunderstood. So I just sent them
You
a
just
crane.
bought a crane.
Yeah, I bought a crane. Yeah, so there's a lot of misinformation in this
Ooh, I
war.
got a
So
subscription.
in Genghis's fucking defense,
Genghis?
whatever his name is, Jenks.
Cengiz Uygur.
No one knew any better. Now, if he's pulling his old shit of not admitting that he was duped, then he can go fuck himself again.
Yeah.
Because they had another problem. They wouldn't do. You know what we just did? We're like, yeah, we fell for it.
Yeah.
They would refuse to do that. Like, you know, that's a lie. Is it really a lie, though? Because I believed it, and if you believe something strong enough, it's real. It's like, what the fuck are you arguing? It didn't
That is
happen.
the most Costanza-esque explanation of reality. If
Yeah.
you believe it, it is true.
Yeah, so they do bullshit a lot, that's true. But in his defense on this, we all fell for it initially.
Yeah, 100%. I fell for it too.
Don't
I
put
fell
me in
for all
that
shit
fucking
too.
category.
You didn't fall for any of this?
The Ghost of Kiev? No, absolutely not.
Okay. What about when Putin came out and said he's going to attack Nazis? Did you laugh like I did?
I actually never heard him say he was fighting Nazis.
Oh, yeah. I have the
missed
whole
that.
clip. Yeah. I was like, this
the
guy's
Snake
lost his
Island
fucking
story,
mind.
I was reading the story. I'm like, what the fuck? And then midway through the explanation, I'm like, something feels weird about this story. Like, how do we have all this confirmation if no one can get there?
I have a question though.
But I question everything.
Okay. I'm listening.
What is the point of occupying such a small island?
It's to keep the snakes in line.
Yeah.
It's in
What's the point of occupying? What do you mean?
it
That's
has-
just a base. So
It's a base. It has a strategic importance. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's an island, bro. You have an island, it's better because if you have a military
Industrial
that's
complex.
stationed, if you have a military that's stationed on that island, you can fight off invaders and they can see shit before they get to mainland.
Yeah, that's true. They can
That's
give
true.
out like a
Yeah.
warning.
Yeah.
That's like saying, why have borders?
when we could just have no borders.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm looking at houses. This is houses not worth that money.
Big Joe says, I want them to bring back The Punisher. What did you think of The Punisher
Which
show?
one?
The movie with Travolta.
Travolta.
Yeah. Travolta was the bad guy in The Punisher
Oh,
that came
right.
out in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2004, I think.
Those were okay. They were fun.
Kevin Nash was in that one.
The Netflix Punisher was intense. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But as far as I know, everyone from that Daredevil Netflix universe will be incorporated into the MCU now.
I don't know if it's everyone. They said they will, but
Well, what's his name is? I can't remember. Charlie Cox? Is that his name?
Daredevil.
Charlie
Daredevil
Cox.
is implicated, but that's
Yeah.
it so far. I don't know if Jessica
I
Jones.
read
or-
about Punisher also being potentially
Oh,
in
there was a
talks.
2008 Punisher?
There's been a few Punishers, yeah.
Yeah. They were
I didn't know
okay.
that.
They were all right. The movies.
Punisher?
Yeah.
Punisher was good.
They were on par with the Blades of that era. Those were fun.
Blade
movies.
was an excellent film.
Yeah.
Blade was excellent, yes.
Yeah.
But the third one was terrible.
The third one
The
was
third one
terrible. I still enjoyed it though.
I enjoyed it because I like Ryan Reynolds.
There's too much Ryan Reynolds in that.
I would argue that there's not enough Ryan Reynolds.
No,
in
it's
it.
a Blade movie.
I really want to see Adam Project.
What's that?
His new Netflix deal that he did, Ryan Reynolds. It's a time travel movie.
Oh yeah, you were the one telling me about
Seems
it.
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
super.
wanna-
They got like lightsaber shit. I'm like, what is happening here? Ryan Reynolds is like, guys, here's a lot of money.
Oh, I
Let's make
watched
some
the
shit.
show that you told me to watch.
Archivo.
Severance.
Oh, Severance. I haven't seen it yet. Wait a second. I told you I saw a trailer. It looks amazing, but I'm waiting for more episodes. You finished the episodes?
Yes.
Is it good?
I can't say if it's good or bad because it'll ruin your perception of
Okay,
it.
okay,
The only thing I am gonna tell you, 'cause I knowing you, I
I
confirm
love it.
you're gonna become anxious.
Oh, I'm okay with movies that make me anxious.
You're gonna be
I'm good
very
with that.
anxious and a
fine.
little upset
Upset.
on the anxious side.
Oh,
Which movie?
You're gonna get. It's a show.
Oh, which show? Sorry.
Severance. It's an Apple original. What did I watch?
Have you watched Hereditary?
No, I don't know if you know this about me. As much as I love horror as a genre, and I love to read about it and what they're doing and
Yes,
all that
yes,
stuff,
yes.
I will not watch like ghost movies. I just won't do it.
Oh no,
I won't.
you have to watch.
You
this.
don't have to watch
Hereditary
this.
is the demon one, right?
It's not.
No.
It's part of
don't-
that whole the Orphan trilogy. Not
No,
Orphan,
no,
the other one.
No,
It's
no, it's not true. It's standalone.
It's
It's
one,
standalone.
right?
No, it's standalone. It's not one. It's a Jewish guy who made it.
I think you'd here's the thing.
It's not. It's Hereditary is not part of Conjuring. I'm telling you this right now.
No, it's
I know,
not, it's
I'm
not part of
looking
the
to see which
Conjuring.
one it
Oh, you
is.
thought it was part of the Conjuring? No, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I thought it was James Wan's thing.
No.
But I think even as a filmmaker, you're going to appreciate it.
Yes. Look, I'll
I'm
tell
sure
you.
I would,
I'll
but
tell
the
you one
problem is
thing.
I can't sleep after.
Yeah. No. I'll tell
No,
you.
you'll be able to sleep.
Shut
No,
up! Why
I
you
won't.
lie?
Hold on, it's not. Hold on. It's
Hold
not
on, no,
that
no.
scary. It's just very.
Shut the fuck up,
Hold
bro!
on.
This guy saw it at my house
no,
and he
no,
couldn't
this
sleep.
one.
No. It's very. No, I can sleep after fine. It's very unsettling as a movie. I find so
Look,
in the moment.
here's the thing
so
about
I
me.
couldn't
I can
sleep
watch
because I was
anything. I won't cover my eyes. It's not like I get shocked
No,
and
no.
frightened.
You will not.
What fucks me up is after, because
Yeah.
when you watch a movie, you think about it for a bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I watch a movie, it stays with me for like 3 weeks, and I'm constantly analyzing it in my mind. So I try to sleep, and I'm like, "Is that thing
No.
moving?"
I'm telling you right now, it is more than unsettling. It is.
Actually, I know what this is. This is the type of thing that I could watch, actually, because there's no boogeyman. Oh, there's
Look,
boogeyman.
okay. I challenge you.
What's that other one I saw that
Watch it alone at night in the dark with
thank
your
you.
wife.
I would never watch that movie alone in the dark though.
So then, what are you talking about? It's not scary, bro.
I watched The Exorcist for the
No, it's
first time
scary
when
in
I
the
was 12
moment.
years old.
It's scarier than The Exorcist.
Well, I believe that. There's a lot of stuff that's scarier than The Exorcist. But I was 12 years old, and I watched it midday. I'm like, nope, if I'm doing this, it's going to be high noon. All the lights are on.
Midsummer is not
Midsommar
as
is just-
scary.
I've seen-
Midsummer is not scary. It's
Midsommar
just-
is gruesome.
Yeah, Midsummer is more. It's a very anti-Swedish and anti-mentally handicapped film. So there's a
Same
lot. Yeah, There's a lot of those tones in it, which was very offensive to some people because they make you
You know
hate
what he did with Midsommar,
Swedes
right?
and mentally handicapped people, which was a little rude.
They made it so that people thought that he actually lost actors to the filming, like that they died.
No, he didn't. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
People, it was so gruesome when it first was released that people were like, "What the fuck? How did they do this?"
No, can you Google that?
Midsommar. I was reading about it the other day.
There's no way. There's no way. That's maybe something that could have happened in the 1920s. There's no way anyone now thought that in a movie they really died.
Unless I was reading about another movie called
You're
Midsommar.
100%
I think I
that's
mixed
false.
up movies. Hold on. Yes, it was a movie called Midsommar, Summer, not Somar, from the 1980s.
Oh,
I got confused. I thought I was reading about
there's no
this.
way. Yeah, you have to be an idiot. That's like saying time travel. Fuck, they're doing it in a movie. Well, why don't they let us do it in real life?
Yo, I just found the article I was reading.
Yeah.
This is the most. I can't believe I did this. It talks about Midsommar, and then the story that I'm repeating to you is from Cannibal Holocaust. Stupid fucking
Thank
writing.
you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. See,
I want to see the new Firestarter.
what is that?
Remember Firestarter?
The superhero.
The child who can start fires. Stephen King novel, isn't it? I'm not sure now. But
might be.
Zac
Oh,
Efron's in the new
you know
one.
what was a good movie that I enjoyed? What's the one with the evil Superman?
Breitbart or Brightburn.
Light Burn.
I didn't like
What? I
that
don't know what
movie.
you're talking about.
I
Yeah,
like.
Brightburn. Check. I didn't like it at all.
Oh, on Netflix.
Hold on.
It's I guess Netflix too. It's
a
everywhere.
Netflix
It's not
original.
good.
The movie wasn't that good, but I liked the story of it.
You like the concept.
The concept,
Yeah,
yes.
the concept
yes,
is good,
yes.
but a fucking shit movie.
Yeah, no, they dropped the ball on the actual movie, on the actual, but the concept, I really,
Great
really
concept, poor
Yeah,
delivery.
I remember seeing Brightburn. I also remember around the same time Bright had just come out with the orcs and Will Smith.
Oh, I saw that.
And both those, I was like, I'm going to pick one of these, but I'm not watching both. And Bright disappointed me slightly, even though it was fun.
You know what? It was fun. Me too. I'm
was
with
a
you.
fun concept.
It was a fun concept, but I feel like
Yeah, it's a Stephen King novel, Firestarter.
I feel like it was poorly executed.
I find Will Smith makes some of the worst fucking cast, like role decisions of any actor. He's just like, I'll do this. It sounds okay. He's like, but you're going to be an LAPD officer fighting orcs. He's like, bro, that's high concept shit right there. I'm doing
No,
it.
I didn't have a problem with that. It's just I don't know. It felt like something was lacking. Maybe it felt like this should have been a trilogy. There was a huge world to explore.
Maybe that it felt a little small and claustrophobic
For what it was.
Yeah, there's a lot of world building.
I like that the orc was on Rogan. That made me laugh.
I don't remember that.
The beginning of the thing, the news, the orc is being interviewed by Joe Rogan on the Joe Rogan Experience.
That is funny.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, it was something I liked about it, but also
I took it as a compliment. I go, they're talking about me. I'm the orc.
But yeah, the new trailer for Firestarter seems phenomenal, and I will watch really scary shit. The concepts are scary. Not if I know they're going out of their way to frighten me, like Archive 81.
Yeah.
Which I
That
mean,
was a cool show.
the premise is scary. I mean, there's this spooky thing. I won't spoil it. I fucking love it. I told Peter, who was my film production partner for years, I go, Peter, watch this movie. It sounds like someone was eavesdropping on us in Sejep, talking about a movie we're gonna make, and they made it. Not movie, the series Archive 81.
Oh, okay.
And then Peter calls me yesterday. He's like,
Watch it.
you were beyond right. You've never been more right about anything. Peter never agrees with me. He goes, you've never been more right about anything in all the years I've known you.
Oh, I
feels
didn't.
like
I
we
didn't.
made this
I didn't
movie.
think you would like it.
Oh, he loved it. Yeah, he
Oh,
loved it.
I
No,
misjudged him.
That's like peak Sejep years Phil and Peter movie.
But because of the visible minority leading man, I thought that would be a problem for Peter.
He's basically a coconut, though.
Yeah.
The leading man.
Poseidon, cue the music. Where are they gonna find us online?
Internet.
PantelsComedy.com. Links are all there. Phil Balabanos can make a commercial for you. He's a filmmaker. He's a commercial maker. Balabanos.com. Link in the description. Click over there. He's got a podcast.
Fight
He's got a
propaganda.
family. He's got videos. He's got audios. He's got them all. Balabanos.com. Let him
Cheerios.
make a propaganda film for you. You
fire
and
with
you.
fire.
Not you, but you can get one. Mr. Poseidon is online. Poseidon69. See? Known as the Yeah But Kid. So follow him online, ThePoseidon69, Twitter, Instagram, twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69, yeahbut.com, patreon.com/Pantelis.
Like, what?
Yeah, but don't forget.
Yeah, but. Yeah, but.
Yeah, now I'm never gonna stop saying yeah, but.
Yeah, but.
Don't forget, we got tickets, live shows. 2 shows are already up for sale. March 31st in French in Laval. Tickets are on my website and everywhere else. Really, I think I posted a link. It's PantelisComedy.com. That's the website.
Right, PantelisComedy.com.
PantelisComedy.com. Yeah, but don't forget, there are also other shows coming out. Stay tuned. Thank you guys. and this podcast is over. It is. Yeah, but there's a 2-drink minimum that starts in 1 minute. Check that out. Thank you guys.
They could watch that, but they should also go watch Film at Home from yesterday.
Yeah, but don't forget, there's also The Intellectuals tomorrow.
Yeah, but there's plenty of other things they can watch on your channel.
Yeah, but I agree with you. on that
Yeah,
one,
but they could also subscribe to you on Patreon.
Yeah, but
Good morning.
enjoy yourselves.